In this video, we will discuss Rahu in all 12 houses of your chart and your spouse and purpose of your life. So my beautiful ladies and my brothers, welcome back again to your favorite astrology channel, the one and only Jupiman Astrology. Now guys, I would like to tell you before you move forward, you can directly take consultation from us. We have created a website now. It's so simple. You can go there, link in description and the comment section below. You can just click there and just click of a button, you can just simply purchase directly consultation from us as the instruction are given on the website, and then we will just help you out in the consultation. Okay guys, so for that, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase consultation also. Now let's talk about Rahu in the first house. So if Rahu is placed in the first house, then what is the purpose of your life and how is going to impact your overall married life and love life and everything in your life? So see, Rahu, first of all, when placed in the first house, Rahu is the illusionist. It's a Maya planet. Okay, it's a Maya Karka. It's someone who is outcast. Means it's someone who is a foreigner. Okay. So, also if you see, the first house is represent our self, our body, our personality, our path, our destiny. It's the most important house in our chart, right? Now, Rahu when placed in the first house, on the other hand, you will have Ketu in the 7th house because they always go on 1-7 axis. Okay. So it's an axis of individual versus partnership, 1-7 axis. So Rahu in the first house, definitely it shows that your core karma is definitely going to learn to develop authenticity, your identity, rather than depending upon others. Okay. It is definitely showing that your sole purpose is definitely going to be like self-mastery. Okay. Evolving your ego, definitely. Breaking social norms to find the personal truth. These people are definitely going to be self-obsessed when they have Rahu in the first house. You will see that your theme of lifetime is going to be, from your dependency on the relationship to getting independence. This is the kind of a theme they have generally, I have seen. Also with Rahu in the first house, you will see such person, which means you who have Rahu in the first house or anyone, they will have a highly magnetic aura. People will naturally feel drawn towards you. Okay, you can even make people obsessed. Like for an example, I have seen Rahu in the first house people, they start to create video, they went viral many times. Okay. And people will start to watch their video even if they have nothing good in their content. I don't know why. But somehow because of Rahu in the first house, people will get obsessed with their content. Okay. Also, you will see they may appear very exotic. They may appear very foreign. There is some kind of a foreign element involved in their personality. Whether because of their traveling abroad, whether because of their hairstyle, whether because their spouse is foreigner, girlfriend is foreigner. Yeah, you will see that. Some kind of a foreign element. Rahu in the first house, definitely it shows that it's going to give you mimicry tendency to copy other, okay, and fit in it. And these people are also the one who will take someone else's idea and then show it that it's their idea and create things regarding that. Like for an example, they see a new video. Okay, someone created a video on a topic, right? And someone has done some kind of research. So they will create a same video like that by telling everyone that it's their research. Okay. So yeah, that can also be seen. Then definitely these people crave for validation. They have a constant desire to be seen, to be appreciated, to get fame, to be idealized. They love that when people make like them their ideal. People take maybe selfie with them. That's the kind of obsession Rahu will give them at certain point. Definitely you will see. Definitely there's going to be charisma and drama. Okay. Their life feel like theoretical. Okay. They live life as if they are always on the stage. Yes, you will definitely going to see this with Rahu in the first house. Okay. Now see, when it comes to Rahu in the first house, it can give you a very unique type of face. I'm not saying that it's going to be very good or very bad. It can be unique. Okay, something is different. It can give you a little bit foreign feature. Like for an example, you are born in a country, but you look a little bit different from your country. That can be seen. Or it can give you unusual something in your body. Okay, that can be seen. Also with Rahu in the first house, there is a very strong chances of foreign life path. I have seen these people are definitely traveling to foreign country, settling abroad. Somehow their identity transform while traveling abroad. Okay, that can be naturally seen with Rahu in the first house. Definitely past life influence. Excessive focus on spouse and partner in the past life. That is what Ketu in the seventh house represent. Because when you have Rahu in the first house, Ketu is there in the seventh house. So definitely it's showing that in your past life you have very excess focus on your partner, on your spouse. So in this life it's totally opposite. You will be self-obsessed with Rahu in the first house. And if you have Rahu in the first house and you are not feeling connected with this, definitely when Dashantar Dasha come, you will feel. Because although you naturally feel connected, because this is what reality is, and you know it when you have Rahu in the first house. They feel like they needs to stand alone. Okay? Their soul will be pushed to detach from others' identity. Okay? You will also see when you have Rahu in the first house, your true power comes when you start seeking validation from your partner. Okay, that is really important here. Also you will see Rahu in the first house. You have When you have Rahu in the first house, you have in the seventh house you have Ketu, because they always on the 1-7 axis, as I mentioned earlier. So your spouse will be like Ketu. She could be very detached, she could be spiritual, she could be emotionless, or even indifferent. She could be very different. Okay, although Ketu in the seventh house always create detachment, and you feel like always feel unsatisfied no matter how much good partner you get. And it also means that yes, foreigner spouse can be seen. Okay, making foreign girlfriend attracting to someone which is out of your community can be seen, or different religion, different caste, that can be seen. Attraction to unusual partner. Okay, this is a combination where you find interracial relationships, foreign relationship. Okay, definitely very strong chances of marrying someone to foreigner, different caste, different culture, different religion, because that's what they are attracted to. Unconventional marriages, like for an example, even if this guy is from traditional countries. Okay, let's say he's from India, from Middle East, somewhere in Asia where tradition are important. In general in Asia tradition are important, where live-in relationship, let's say, is not considered good. Let's say for an example he's from India or she's from India, where and they are from rural areas where live-in relationship are not common. Okay, but this person want to live in relationship because he have or she have Rahu in the first house. Okay, so they'll go somewhere and start a live-in relationship. They may go for maybe like for an example, this American live-in nest relationship. That nowadays there are so many concepts, especially in USA. So yeah, you see that unusual kind of a stuff can be seen in their life when it comes to relationship. And definitely they could be obsessed with finding the right partner. Okay, you will also see that. They will be desperate to seek ideal love, marriage early in life. Okay, that can be seen. Although you will see that there can be delays in the marriage because of karmic pattern. They often marry late in their life or after some kind of a transformation, but romantic, I would say, however, romantic relationship might not be late. Okay, you have to analyze, of course, overall chart. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. You can see that, but definitely you will see that marriage can get delayed, but relationship might not be delayed, because what Ketu try to do in the seventh house, it says it is going to attach them, and that detach of a major transformation in their life. That I have also seen with this. Okay. Also, you will see that because Rahu is in the first house, Ketu is in the seventh house, their spouse may feel emotionally absent. Okay, you give maybe more and they stay distant. Right? Maybe you would like to have a girl and she just still dancing with other guys and just staying away from you again and again. So yeah, that can be seen. Also, you will see that definitely a divine separation theme work here when you have Rahu in the first house and Ketu in the seventh. So separation, physically or emotionally, is a karmic triggered for the awakening of these guys. Okay, then if you have Rahu in the first house, then definitely marriage can bring ego clashes. Okay, and partner will teach you lessons in your life. Right now, of course, I mentioned other consultation is required to see the other things as well, but it is the general theme. Rahu Ketu is there. Rahu in the first house, Ketu in the seventh. So yeah, then I've also seen Rahu in the first house. Whether they get breaks in few relationships, then they find the partner, or maybe second marriage work better for them, depending upon the country you live in. Desh Kal Patra. Okay, if second marriage is common in your country, then yeah, second marriage can be better for you. Maybe first marriage won't work. Okay, may possible. However, generally Jupiter aspect saves such things, but still you will see these things. Still, there's the Ketu try to show its work there in the seventh. So Rahu in the first house also show that spouse can be from distant land. Okay. Especially if Rahu in the first house is placed in some kind of airy or watery sign, then definitely it's a very strong chance. Also, you will see with Rahu in the first house, the kind of a spouse you can expect is that someone who is independent, someone who can be spiritual, okay, emotionally intelligent but detached kind of a partner, okay, but she could be or he could be a wise person, okay. With Rahu in the first house, your best compatibility most likely, although again it's a very deep topic, compatibility, of a full horoscope consultation is required for that, but still, with Rahu in the first house, your compatibility could be better with the people who have strong Venus, strong Jupiter, okay, so that can be seen. Then also you will see with Rahu in the first house, if marriage become your obsession, then the problem begin. Okay, you will also see this. Then with Rahu in the first house, multiple career changes can be seen. These people will always experimenting. Okay, they cannot stick to one path for a long time. It is rare that a Rahu guy is sticking on Rahu in the first house guy or a girl is sticking on the same path. They definitely try experimenting different stuff. Although I have seen if they are doing something related to foreign travel or something like travel vlogging, maybe that worked for them. But still at certain point they try to change things. Okay. But yeah, they can be very famous. Rahu in the first house naturally attractive, naturally draw people's attention. So for fame wise is an excellent placement. But then fame can also be negative. Let's say you're traveling to a different country and you become a travel vlogger. Let's say you are a Casey Neistat, okay, or you are a Peter McCannon, for an example, whatever his name is, right? Let's say you are like Casey Neistat, who's just traveling and maybe in this city, creating vlog, or maybe like any travel vlogger which are famous, right? So you are creating travel vlog to a foreign country, you're traveling, okay, and then your channel is working well, so you are getting fame. So that's really a great placement, Rahu in the first house. But let's say you are giving some statements and you are stuck in controversy, and now you are famous in a negative way, attracting people but in a negative way. So that is also Rahu negative in the first house. Definitely they will have desire to be unique. These people avoid roles of 9 to 5 jobs and they want to do something unique. That is also Rahu in the first house. Okay. These people definitely can excel in foreign fields like immigration, right? Working in airport, immigration, film, media, research, psychology, occult can also be the place where they can excel. But mostly something related to foreign or maybe working in foreign land could give them a lot of success. Okay. Also, you will see that these people can also become in the later part of their life some kind of a guru, okay, or some kind of a teacher. Although I'm not sure what kind of a guru a person can become who have Rahu in the first house, to be very honest with you. Because although, yes, let's say for an example, let me give an example. Let's say you are traveling, again I give the same example, to a different country. And you have a good dashas going on, and by the age of 36 you learn a lot. You travel to so many countries, probably 100, more than 100, 150 country. And now you are just feeling tired. Your dasha changed and you are around 36. So you thought, now I have a lot of knowledge. Maybe let's start my school of teaching how to travel, how to do this, how to do that. So they create this kind of a video They launch their consultation program, they launch their courses on traveling and teaching for the people who want to do so, and they are earning money from that. So yeah, in a way it's good as well. Okay, but of course, Rahu in the first house, such people will try to put a little bit butter and just try to over, I should not say much about it. Okay, so yeah, this is what you see. Let's say Saturn is also strong in your chart with Rahu in the first house, then definitely you will see success will be slow, but it will be long lasting. Okay, if let's say Rahu in the first house and somehow Mars is also getting connected, then if let's say you become aggressive a lot, you get a lot of anger issue, that can be bad for your public image. Okay, you need to control that. Okay, then also Rahu in the first house, you will see their karma is also, they can get things like headaches, neurological issues, sometimes getting things like anxiety, sinus, or any Rahu related disturbance. Okay, that can be seen. Also, you will see that Rahu in the first house, definitely, because as Lal Kitab say, if Rahu is sitting in the first house, it's going to damage Sun. So maybe conflict with the father, health issues to the father, or also government, authority figures, your bosses can also be seen with Rahu in the first house. Rahu in the first house can give you early life trouble, family troubles in early life. In childhood, you will have trouble. Okay, you can expect that with Rahu in the first house. Also, you will see that Rahu in the first house in a different ways. You can understand it in this way. It is like a king in a forest, right? Rahu in the first house is like a king in a forest. It's a king, but it's in a forest, right? Powerful, maybe lonely, misunderstood by people, right? So that kind of a view can also be seen in a one way, because in a way Rahu in the first house can give you a lot of fame, can give you money, can give you a lot of eyeballs, but at the same time you may feel lonely also, because Rahu in the first house can make you feel that, especially in Dashantar Dasha. One remedy for Rahu in the first house is you should avoid wearing blue caps or black caps. Okay, I'm repeat again. If you have Rahu in the first house, you should not wear blue color caps or black color caps. Okay, other caps you can wear, but avoid wearing blue or black color caps. It is an important remedy. Then what are the other remedies you can do if you are facing problems in your life with Rahu in the first house? Okay, if you are facing any kind of a problems, defamation, negative image, problem from trouble, bosses, father, diseases, okay, even black magic stuff, Rahu in the first house, maybe evil eye. Definitely avoid first of all wearing black caps, blue caps. Okay, help blind people. If you have Rahu in the first house, help blind people in any way. If you find blind people, help them in any way. Any way you can. If you have money, help them with money. If you have food, help them with food. If you can give them your service by helping them, help them. Okay. Also, Rahu in the first house, worshipping goddess Durga is again a great idea. With Rahu in the first house. Okay. So yeah, these are the remedies that you can do, which will definitely help. And again, you can also chant Rahu Maharaj mantra, Om Ram Rahuve Namah. Om Ram Rahuve Namah. Okay, for getting balance and clarity. Although mantra chanting has a procedure. Okay, so worshipping goddess Durga and helping blind people. Avoid wearing blue caps, black caps is again a great idea. Okay, and also one remedy I always recommend for Rahu, helping people who are sweepers, your toilet cleaner. Whenever you help a toilet cleaner, sweepers, it's really a great idea. You go to a airport, you are about to take a flight, and you find a person cleaning the toilet. You can give them a tip, maybe $20, £10, depending upon your currency, 5, 10, whatever you can give. €5, €10, €2, depending upon how much you can give. Give them, help them. Okay, it's a very good remedy. Okay, if you have Rahu in the first house, accept that you have these flaws, your problems. Accept that you have some desires in your life without shame. It's okay if you have some desires, it's fine, as long as you are not doing harm to anyone, it's fine. Accept that you have ego problems. Okay, also Rahu in the first house, your dependency on others is going to give you pain, so be careful regarding that. And Rahu in the first house is giving you a very good result, then you will become legend in your field. You will become mystic, you will become healer. Okay, you will become a person who can change the world. And definitely, if it's giving you positive result, definitely it is a placement which can give you massive fame as well. Okay, but remember what I told you in this video. This is all about Rahu in the first house. If you want consultations or purchase courses, links are in the description. Okay, now let's talk about Rahu in the second house. So Rahu in the second house. If you have Rahu in the second house, so second house is the house of our speech, family, wealth, food, sanskars, right? Your saving account is second house. And second house also represent our face. Second house also, most importantly, represent what you value in your life. Someone can value perfumes collection, someone can value watch collection, someone can value car collection, someone can value Bhagavad Gita, spiritual books, depending upon what you read, right? Someone can value maybe traveling the world, right? So everyone has different values. Second house also represent that. Rahu is what? Rahu is illusion. Rahu is Maya. Rahu is obsession. Rahu is a smoke. Rahu is foreign element. Rahu is unorthodox karma. You go to a desert and from the far away place, you look and you found that, oh, it's a water right there. And when you walk and you go close to that, you see, oh, it's not water. It's just a mirage effect. That is again a Rahu. Okay. So Rahu in the second house when placed, at the same time, you will have Ketu in the 8th house, because always Rahu Ketu is on 1-7 axis. Okay, so Rahu in the second house, which means you will have Ketu in the 8th house. So your soul must move from secrets to expression, from inner crisis to external stability. That is what it's indicating. Your sole purpose here is to learn, speak truth, to create ethical wealth, to create value, stability over chaos. Okay. Now, here your challenge could be something like you could misuse speech. Okay, you could be detached from the real value. You will have obsession. You will have obsession regarding money and status. Okay, it also represents Rahu in the second house, that in your past life you may have misused your power. You may have misused your speech. You may have manipulated wealth. Something like that you have done in the past life. Rahu in the second house can also indicate that. Family karma is very heavy with Rahu in the second house. Rahu in the second house can give you birth in an unstable family maybe, or I would say unstable family setup type of scenario. Or maybe you are carrying you are inheriting a karmic baggage from your family. Okay, Rahu in the second house can even give you a mixed lineage or maybe foreign lineage. Okay, your family could have a foreign element. You could have step parents, or there could be secret in family. Like this placement can also be found in a guy or a girl chart whose mother or father can be a foreigner, right? That can be seen. Maybe parents are from different country, parents have different religion, parents have something different. That can be seen. Or there could be some kind of a secret in the family. Some kind of a foreign element, mixed lineage can be seen. Rahu in the second house can also represent there could be strained relationship with the family. Okay, maybe family could feel like controlling, distant, emotionally unavailable for you. Okay, emotionally unavailable family member, that can be seen. Rahu in the second house, your early childhood feel isolated, or you may feel it's a fake childhood, it's a bullshit childhood. Okay, Rahu in the second house can give you a feeling that you may don't belong to, I would say, their family. Okay, you will feel like, oh, these guys are not mine, right? They are not my family. They are from different country. Okay, so you can feel that, oh, even though they are your parents, but you can feel it. Okay, even if sometimes they are loving, I have seen these people could get such kind of a tendencies that they feel like that. Okay. uh Rahu in the second house can give you a powerful speech and definitely a tendency to lie to ex. They will definitely try to, I would should use simple word, they will try to manipulate things unintentionally, because Rahu in the second house definitely very manipulative people these guys are. Okay. When you have Rahu in the second house, I always recommend one thing: you should never say negative things about someone. Always try to say positive things, especially regarding your family. Don't say negative things with Rahu in the second house, because it can also be Kali Zuban, right? So you have to be careful, especially because it's sitting in the house of family, second house. So you should say positive about your family. Definitely, Rahu in the second house give you constant craving for financial stability. Okay, but wealth may come with confusion, or sometime it can even give you scandal regarding wealth. Rahu in the second house, depending upon how it is placed. Of course, we have to see other placement. Full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture. Things are given in the description, but still. Okay. Then Rahu in the second house, struggle to decide what really matters. Okay. Right. Definitely, they feel a lot of struggle. If you have Rahu in the second house, you will see there will be conflict in the value. You will struggle a lot. On one hand, with Rahu in the second house, you start to think like this way: oh, ethically I should not do this, but if I want to gain quickly, I should do this. So this kind of a confusion is always going to be there in their mind. Then Rahu in the second house, fluctuation in their income can be seen. Okay, you will experience a sudden wealth and then a sudden loss. Okay, that can be seen. And especially if this happen when Rahu is afflicted. Rahu in the second house, I have also seen with Rahu in the second house, uh, these guys will have obsession with luxuries. These girls or boys will have obsession with luxury. They would like to have designer brands, elite status, royal food habits it could give you, even without means. Okay, that can also be seen with Rahu in the second house. Then with Rahu in the second house, uh, marriage and wealth can be linked, which means with Rahu in the second house, spouse money or your family uh, of a spouse, right? Somehow, in terms of wealth, could play a very huge role. It's a karmic role. Okay, spouse money or spouse wealth could play a very important role in your life, right? Uh, Also, I've seen with Rahu in the second house, these girls or boys could marry to their partner. Uh, I mean, it's a very crazy thing, but for financial security. I mean, yeah, I'm just telling you what it is. When Rahu is in the second house, generally their mindset it could create in such a way: I should find a girl or a boy who is financially secure. Okay, so yeah, that's the kind of a mindset. It's more like a materially motivated marriage they would like to have with Rahu in the second house. But of course, we have to see other planets as well along with this. But still, the base, the foundation remains same. Okay. Now, also with Rahu in the second house, spouse can come from rich background. That can be seen with this. Or maybe someone who is from a different family background. That can also be seen. Then Rahu in the second house can also give you communication issues with your spouse. Okay, I've seen misunderstanding due to harsh behavior, okay, and manipulative or secretive speech. I've also seen this Rahu in the second house when it's not well placed. It can show karmic fights over money in marriage. Okay, financial control in marriage become a battlefield with Rahu in the second house. Right? Your spouse, when you have Rahu in the second house, your spouse can feel, or I would say may feel, emotionally undervalued. Okay? Also, you will see with Rahu in the second house, Rahu definitely bring you an obsession with perfect spouse. You may desire to marry rich, a classy, a foreign looking, well spoken, perfect, perfect partner you would like to have. That is what Rahu in the second house generally give you. Then also, I have also seen Rahu in the second house. So you have Ketu in the eighth house. So Rahu in the second house can give you in-laws which can be very controlling or illusionary kind of in-laws. Okay, false promises, inheritance drama, or clashes can also be seen if this is not well placed. Okay. Then when you have Rahu in the second house, Ketu is in the eighth house. So past life trauma for from intimacy point of view can be seen. Okay, so some kind of a emotional fears can be carried into marriage, that can also be seen over here. Also, I've seen Rahu in the second house can give you a spouse who can be very secretive. Okay, whether you or your spouse or maybe both try to hide certain things in the marriage, that create emotional distance. Okay, so that can also be seen. Also, I've also seen Rahu in the second house. This is also a combination of the people who are attracted to sugar daddies, sugar mommies also. I have seen this because these people would love to get married to the people who have some kind of like status oriented spouses. So due to which they can even get married to older men or older women. I have seen that. So sugar mommy, sugar daddy kind of concept also come from here. Like, I mean, it's not come from here, but just trying to tell you, if someone have this placement, they could have, Rahu could give them this idea that, oh, if you get married to this rich old lady, it's good for you because ultimately this money will be yours, right? So also for the girl, like if you get married to this rich old man, so yeah, that kind of a tendency also. So they could marry for money, position, okay, that can be seen. Then Rahu in the second house, marriage will teach them real values, maybe through betrayal, struggle. You learn a lot through marriage with this placement. Okay. Rahu in the second house, there will be a strong desire to show off marriage on social media. These are the people who post their picture with their husband or wife standing next to private jets. Okay, so that is the kind of a placement this will give you. Okay, let's say they go to Dubai, they rent probably Lamborghini or Bugatti or Aston Martin or something, and they just or maybe Rolls Royce, and they just post picture online, right? So that's the kind of a thing can possible with Rahu in the second house. Okay, definitely they try to just validate marriage status, sharing on social media. These things can be seen. When you have Rahu in the second house, generally, of course, the full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture. But partners with strong Jupiter or Venus, or from a stable family, can naturally be good for you because that's what you are drawn to. Now see, Rahu in the second house, I have seen gifted but risky speaker. Okay, Rahu in the second house, they can mesmerize, hypnotize people, influence people. They can literally manipulate people with their, talking. Okay, and literally they have manipulating skills with their speech. They are gifted speaker, but again risky as well. Because if you are just trying to manipulate people, and let's say over the period of time, your truth came out, so it can give you controversy as well. So yeah. Then you will also see that it also indicate that in your past life, you used to use sweet talk as your tool in the past life. That can be seen. Also, Rahu in the second house, your purpose could be to heal other with your speech, not to manipulate. That is important lesson here you have to learn. Rahu, if you have in the second house with your speech, your goal should be to heal other, to help other, to motivate other, not to manipulate and create problem for other, not to manipulate and scam someone. No, your goal is to help others with Rahu in the second house with your speech. Rahu in the second house can give you very extreme kind of a food habits. Maybe you are addicted to unhealthy food, fancy food, addicted to alcohol, lavish dining. These things can be seen with Rahu in the second house. You will find it's very rare with Rahu in the second house and the person don't drink. Rare. Very rare. Okay, maybe some aspect of planet can save, but generally Rahu in the second house, most likely somehow or other they will drink. Even if someone say my husband don't drink, you don't know. Maybe your husband drinks somewhere, right? So yeah, planets never lie. Now see, tendency to overpromise, that I've also seen. Rahu in the second house, oh my god, in business and relationship they will promise. These are the people, in a joking way I would like to say, they will say to their spouse, hey baby, I will literally go tomorrow on in the space, and I will literally snatch the moon and bring it for you. So yeah, that can also be seen. Also, you will see that your identity, your public image can definitely be made through your words when you have Rahu in the second house. Rahu in the second house, definitely it will make you a strong public speaker, some kind of artist, politician, because Rahu in the second house, giving fake big promises to the people. Oh, I will make this country the best in the world. I will make this city the best. You all will become millionaire of this country. Citizen will be millionaire tomorrow if I become the prime minister. So yeah, this is the kind of a thing can possible. So yeah, they with their speeches, with their, with their like false promises, they can even become influencer or something can be seen. So if of course if it's like badly placed, afflicted, then it can give you scandal, false acquisition on you. People will gossip about you, defamation if it's negative placed. Always remember, when you have Rahu in the second house, your speech is a weapon. It's a weapon by which you can heal someone, you can make someone life better and accumulate good karma, and you can serve humanity. But again, Rahu in the second house, you can also use it for your benefit to create problem for other. But the good path is, the test lesson Rahu is teaching you is to help others with your speech. Okay, let's say someone is demotivated and they are just going to take their life. So you can literally go there and you have this ability, you can motivate them in such a way that this person will quit the thought of suicide or something, and they will definitely come back to life, and they will realize that how important life is. And yes, there is going to be next day tomorrow. Maybe they will get success again. So that is the ability you will have if you use it in a positive way. Then Rahu in the second house, it can give rise high, okay, but due to desire it can give problems as well, right? Rahu in the second house, what you should avoid, you should avoid using harsh words in your speech. You should avoid cursing other people. Never use bad word for any word. Avoid lying. Okay, avoid lying to your spouse, avoid lying to your family. Okay, these are very important remedies I'm telling you. Then Rahu in the second house, avoid non-veg, avoid alcohol as much as you can, because if you do that, you are activating that Rahu more. Okay, at least avoid on Saturday, I would say. Avoid every day. Okay, see, when I say avoid, let's say you have Rahu in the second house, so I am telling you avoid alcohol. So if you take alcohol maybe once or twice in a month when you are visiting some kind of a party, that's fine, not a problem. Okay, there is an occasion, there is a party, maybe twice or once in a month. Okay, that's fine, no problem. But what I want you to avoid is every single day you are just sitting in the bar. That's horrible. Okay, you should not do that. And if you can take vegetarian, that's a better option, because right, although that's your choice. Then one more remedy for Rahu in the second house is to, if you are facing problem of any kind in life and that is related to Rahu, then you should serve street dogs in your life. Rahu in the second house, you should serve street dogs. Wherever you find street dogs, help them. Right, take them to doctor, give them food, give them biscuits, give them whatever you can. Help them. Never create problem for street dogs when you have Rahu in the second house. Although we should not create problem for any animals, but especially if you have Rahu in the second house, always help serve street dogs. Also, one more remedy for Rahu in the second house. Feed orphanage childs. The child who have no parents. Okay? if you help them, if you feed them, okay, if you donate for them, definitely you will see excellent results. So if you are going to help anyway, give food, give maybe sponsor education if you have money of some orphan child who have no parents, so definitely this Rahu will going to give you excellent result. Okay, so anyway, the people who have no parents, maybe you just take a cake on their birthday and try to help them. Okay, on your birthday you go to the such places where there is lot of children with no parents, okay, at an orphanage or something, and you just maybe celebrate your birthday, or maybe just serve some cake there and just food. It's a great idea. That will definitely make your Rahu happy. Okay, then definitely, as I mentioned earlier, Rahu, one great remedy of Rahu along with this is for you is again helping toilet cleaner, which is sweepers. Whenever you go to any place where you find sweepers cleaning the toilets, helping them is always an excellent remedy of Rahu, giving them tips. Okay, so let's say you go to an airport, train, bus station, there's some toilet, there's some cleaner in the toilet. Okay, give him or her money, whatever you can, maybe £2, $5, €3, €10, ₹100, ₹50, ₹200, depending upon your currency, whatever you can afford, you can just give them. Okay, it's an excellent remedy, I'm telling you. Okay, so yeah, then with Rahu in the second house, the purpose of your life is to evolve beyond greed. From illusion of wealth to true abundance you have to go. That is what Rahu in the second house purpose is. You must learn the value of simplicity. Okay, you will learn at some point with Rahu in the second house that fame and money alone won't fulfill you. Okay, also use your speech and wealth for dharma, for positive things, for helping humanity. Yeah, these are generally what Rahu in the second house represent. If you want consultation or purchase courses, then you can purchase. Links are given in the description and the comment section. So Rahu in the third house. With Rahu in the third house, first of all, third house represent our communication, courage, neighbors, siblings, skills, desire. Okay, our hobbies. It represents traveling. Okay, now Rahu when placed in the third house, which means Ketu is going to be there in the ninth house, because Rahu Ketu is always on the 1-7 axis. So Rahu in the third house, Ketu in the ninth house, which means karma of detachment from religion you will have, something related to. Also from higher authority, from guru figures. Okay, then your sole purpose here is to express your voice, build confidence, take bold action independently. That's what you see with Rahu here in the third house. Your life theme will going to be from the dependency on the belief system to self-made success. That is going to be your life theme. Okay, in your past life, it can include blind following of religious guru, religion, okay, and neglect of personal effort. That can be seen with the Rahu in the third house. Rahu in the third house teach you don't wait for the blessings. Earn them through your own courage. Work. Okay, Rahu in the third house, although it's a very good placement because it make you extremely courageous. Right? It is a good placement for foreign travels, something related to foreign lands. Rahu in the third house will make you a very magnetic communicator. Naturally storytelling abilities you will have. Okay, you can mimic other, you can be an influential, a great speaker, right? You can see that. Rahu in the third house, definitely it give you a very bold speech, right? Rahu in the third house also give you bold confidence, but this confidence can be unstable. Okay, Rahu in the third house, these people take risky actions, okay, but have a self-doubt internally, like I have seen. Rahu in the third house, this guy decided to move to live away from his family in some foreign country. Okay, but then when he reached there, he started to feel, oh my god, I'm missing my family, it's so lonely, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. So he went back to his own country. He has Rahu in the third house, so that kind of a thing can be seen. Take risky action, but then self-doubt internally, problems. Okay, and yeah, it can be applied on other things as well. I have just given you one example. Love for social media, love for public platform definitely can be seen. There is definitely a strong desire to be heard, to get followed, to get follower, to be admired. That's why they will come on social media, even on their Instagram. They can share views about what's going on currently. Okay? They can be very persuasive. They can be very manipulative. If Rahu is afflicted, they can use word for personal gains. That can be seen. Although here they will definitely going to use word for the personal gain. And I've also seen sometimes these people are very crazy. Like they tell something themselves to, let's say, one of their friend or cousin, and uh, later, about whom they tell, they go to the same person and say that my friend was telling this about you to me, which is a very crazy thing. They are very manipulative due to which. Rahu in the third house, skill with hands. Okay, talent of writing, acting, website designing, dancing, debating, these things can be seen naturally. Rahu in the third house, people, definitely you will learn through doing, not through thinking. There is going to be action oriented destiny you will have. There is going to, these people are going to be charming, I have seen, but they could have dual nature. Okay, they can shift options quickly. They will have restlessness definitely, and I have also seen they get easily bored with something. They will definitely drawn to shortcuts to make money, shortcuts to just have a car, shortcut to have some kind of a apartment in Dubai, to have a property in Dubai, so that kind of a dream, to live in some country and have something that I have seen very like attracted towards material things, right? Foreign thing, having property in foreign land, having this car, that car. Although with that Venus influences also need to be there, right? Then drawn to shortcuts, that's definitely a true thing for them. When Rahu in the third house, foreign communication influence, okay, which means they can gain fame through foreign languages. Like for an example, someone who is in India or in some country which is non-English speaking, he or she start to speak English, start to create videos in English, and they get now more followers in comparison to their own language. Let's say you start to learn maybe French or German, you are learning Russian language, French, German, Portuguese, whatever, and you, that country people will follow you more now. You get more fame in foreign countries. This can also be a combination where an actor can get success more in a foreign land than it in their own country. Okay. Also, their sibling can play a key role in their life. Okay. Uh, Not actually. Now, see. Now, the sibling will have a very karmic role in their life. Either it could create problem with the siblings, it could create separation with the sibling, some kind of a problem with the sibling, or positive support. Although I have seen that they can get support from the sibling, but still they constantly create problems. They start to see their sibling as at certain point as like an enemy, right? Because Rahu ultimately, especially the younger one, even the elder one as well, because Rahu ultimately aspect the 11th house as well from the third. So yeah, even though siblings support them, but they still somehow, I have seen problem with the siblings. Then I've also seen that these people also feel very different from their family. They have a unique thought process. Like I have seen Rahu in the third house people, they are living in the, let's say, in the Haridwar or Rishikesh, for an example, in India. That's a spiritual kind of a place. Family is normal, just living there. And this guy who have Rahu in the third house, his thoughts is to live in Dubai. His thoughts is to live in Miami, right? He wants to have, right, he wants to have, different cars and want to have that foreign lifestyle. His hairstyle is like foreigners. So that kind of influence I have seen, right? Like that. I'm just giving one example. There are many other examples as well. So yeah, they kind of feel very different from their family, and the family people can notice it. And they again and again try to say it, oh, you are very different. Why you are having hairstyle like that? Why you are wearing such kind of a shoes? Why you are wearing such kind of a clothes? But this guy is different, right? He feel he's different. He love these kind of a different stuff. Uh, Also, I've also seen uh, there could be, you feel like you are practical, and your family could be very tradition as well. And also, sometimes they could have this conflict of spirituality and practical. Like they are very practical, but sometimes they also be very spiritual. They are visiting temples, but they are very materialistic. So that kind of a conflict in their mind also have. Okay, such people generally are destined to build their own destiny. They cannot rely on the family fortune or family reputation. You will see that. Um, Definitely, challenges in early life or problems will make you very courageous if you have Rahu in the third house. Then Rahu in the third house, I have seen attraction to bold or or outspoken spouse. Okay, these people likes people who are very courageous, very expressive, very different kind of a people. Okay, their spouse will be someone who may have a strong opinion or ego. Okay, and that definitely could create conflict unless things get balanced. Although for that we have to see other placements like seventh house placement, seventh lord, nakshatras, navamsha, and D3 placement, and also I would say Venus placement in D1. That will tell a lot about like your spouse. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. If you want to purchase, links are given in the description. Also, spouse could be a foreign language speaker or someone who love traveling, or maybe even if your spouse is someone who is from your own country, she could be or he could be learning some foreign language. That can be possible. Okay. uh, then then Rahu can definitely create ego issues, fights in marriage, especially if, let's say, seventh lord is not well placed, and let's say Venus is placed with planet like Sun or Mars. Then definitely there will be arguments, because this guy will also try to dominate, and the spouse will also try to dominate, or I would say this girl will also try to dominate who have Rahu in the third house, and the husband will also going to dominate. So definitely there will be arguments and other problems, that who and they both try to win the arguments. So yeah, the goal is here. I'm just trying to tell you these things can possible. So if you have such placement, you should be careful. Now, how you deal in your marriage, you know that you have this placement, so you should better sometime be subservient. Try to relax. Try to talk when there is. Try to be stopped when the argument is going on, and later talk maybe after some time when you both are cooled down. Then attraction to partner with fame or social media presence can be seen, because Rahu seeks attention. So I've seen this guy, what he try to do, or this girl try to do. They may wants to maybe have relationship with someone who is like a famous person, or even not even in relationship also. Like for an example, there is someone famous creator. So what they do, they go to their home, they try to build a personal connection with them, they gift them gifts, these people with Rahu in the third house, and then they start to say, hey, can we just work for you, some help, and then they try to come in their video so that they can also get famous and later build their fame. So yeah, they use all strategy, by hook or by crook. They want to gain followers. So yeah, even in marriage they would like to look for someone who can be a little bit famous. So yeah, that can be seen. uh yeah, so attraction to partner could who have social media presence can be seen. uh Also, I have seen their marriage could also be triggered due to sudden excitement, sudden event, quick passionate marriage can be seen. Also, they can expect that I have seen, depending upon other placement in their chart, they could attract someone from who was very religious or restrictive family from. Okay. uh, Although they desire for free and expressive partner, right? Now, when you have Rahu in the third house, Ketu is on the ninth house. So definitely rejection of traditional marriage rules. Okay, may they are very likely possible they don't like these arranged marriage or tradition and all that, because Ketu in the ninth house, right? It's a malefic in the ninth. So they internally don't tell people, but they may hate it. Okay, like whatever religion you are from, whatever traditions, you may not like strict traditions. There are certain rituals that you have to do this, you have to do that procedure. So they may feel internally like, what the hell is this? Right? So that can be seen. With Rahu in the third house, spouse may be strongly opinionated. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, if you both try to dominate, then definitely you can expect uh, conflicts. Okay, so you better be careful how to deal. You have to avoid domination in this case simply. I've also seen, because these people do a lot of argument when they grow up with Rahu in the third house. It's like they just want to win every debate, even with stupid arguments. Sometime I have to say it. I'm sorry, like if someone get offended, but yeah, uh, I have seen, because quite good amount of people with Rahu in the third house, they have this problem thing. But even if they are wrong, they just try to keep, especially in the dasha of Rahu Ketu, they just try to keep, you know, debating stupid stuff sometime. So you have to just analyze sometime yourself as well. Uh, so for relationship, for a successful relationship, your speech, your way of talking, your communication definitely influence your marriage. So be careful how you talk to your partner if you have Rahu in the third house. They will definitely have sexual curiosity very high. Definitely Rahu in the third house give you desire, because it's a Kama house. Third house is a Kama house. First Kam Trikona for sexual desire. So desire to explore unconventional type of sexual relation. So they want to try different thing in sexual life. Exciting romantic path can be seen. Uh, their good compatibility, although for that full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But generally, with Rahu in the third house, the partner uh, who balance intellect and emotional maturity are going to be more suitable for these people who have Rahu in the third house. Rahu in the third house definitely can make you a very powerful entrepreneur, especially in something related to media, communication, transport, marketing, freelancing, right? You will see that kind of entrepreneurship you can do. Rahu in the third house, people have to take bold risk to get succeed in their life. Okay, playing safe in the Rahu in the third house not going to work here. Definitely, and actually these people are risk taker. At certain time they will take risk in their life. Career involving social media, film, music, sales, short travel, right? Work best for them. These are great storyteller and public faces. Okay, they can become actor, writer, digital creator, content creator, YouTuber, Instagrammer, TikToker. Definitely. Uh, Routine job they might not do, that will suffocate them. 9 to 5 is not for them. They will definitely feel suffocated in that. Rahu in the third house, it's a very powerful tool. If you it's like Lord Vishnu holding a sword, right? I'm just giving an example. So Rahu in the third house is very powerful if you ethically use it. Then it can definitely give great. But I have seen Rahu in the third house many times. These people try to do crazy stuff, like taking someone cousin credit card and then just purchasing like $1,000 shoes and then not returning money, right? Crazy, lying to the father and taking money. So I've seen, like, see, I'm not offending anyone, I'm not saying everyone is like that, but yeah, I've seen these things. So you should avoid these things, right? Because lie and then just these things are not good. That will create problem ultimately. Okay, here I would say ego. If your ego grow, then you will fall in life suddenly. You will see that. So try to control your ego. uh Remedy, if I would like to tell you certain over here with Rahu in the third house, first of all, if you can feed street dogs, that is an excellent remedy. Help anyway street dogs, whether you give them food every day, which is very good, whether you just help them doctors or anyway, helping dogs, street dogs is an excellent. Okay, so yeah, you should do that. You find a street dog, they have some issues, you can take them to doctor or visit doctor and try to help them, give them food every day, some biscuit, etc. Especially on Wednesday and Saturday, you should help street dog as much as you can. And I would rather recommend every day. You can also chant Rahu mantra. Okay, if you are feeling that your mind is very restless and you are facing lot of problem, then wear a silver chain, pure silver chain. Okay, Like for some people gold chain is recommended. No, for you gold, not gold chain actually. For you I would recommend wear a silver chain. That may make you a little bit calm. Okay, so silver chains are not very expensive. Okay, and in India you can easily get 93% pure silver chain. I think they are a little bit expensive in comparison to the 84-85%, but yeah, I would recommend 93% silver chain. uh, if you can find, it's a very good idea. Simple chain you just wear. Okay, it's help you. Also avoid any kind of false promises if you have Rahu in the third house to anyone, including your spouse and sibling. If you do false promises, oh, hello, my brother, can you give me this money? Can you give me $100? I will return next month. And then you forget about the money. He is calling you, please return my money, and you are not giving it. It's a horrible thing for you. In this way, this Rahu will become negative. Okay? So don't do false promise if you have Rahu in the third house. Then, as I mentioned earlier, Rahu in the third house. One again, excellent remedies to help sweeper, toilet cleaner always. Let's say you go to airport, let's say you go to train station, you find a person cleaning the toilet. Give him a tip, give her a tip, whatever you can, right? $10, $5, £5, €5, €6, 200 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees. Give it, whatever you can. It's an excellent remedy. Okay? Then, with Rahu in the third house, try to be a truth speaker. Don't tell lie. Don't try to manipulate a lot. Okay. So yeah, this is what Rahu in the third house represent. If you want consultation or purchase courses, links are in the comment section and description. Okay, now let's talk about Rahu in the fourth house. Okay, what will going to happen when Rahu is in the fourth house? So Rahu in the fourth house. Fourth house represent your home, your mother, your inner peace, your emotions. Your mental peace is seen from the fourth house first of all. Fourth house is your root. It represents your country, your homeland where you born. It is your comfort zone. Okay. Now Rahu, which is illusion, Maya, obsession, foreign influence, karmic hunger, your obsession where you are focused, confusion, illusion. This is sitting in your fourth house. And when Rahu is in the fourth house, then the ketu is going to sit in the 10th house, exactly opposite. Okay. Now there is a tug of war between the public life and the private life, the inner peace and the outer recognition. What's going to happen when Rahu is in the fourth house now? The core karma of you with Rahu in the fourth house is learn to create emotional security from within. And this is not through property or relationship or family, it is within. Okay. This can give you a purpose where you have to detach from the fake emotional attachment and rise from inner pain and build a peaceful inner world. Because Rahu in the fourth house, inner world is very crazy. These guys have, only they know that what's going on inside. I know that people who have Rahu in the fourth house watching, they can relate. Also, the common pattern is definitely Rahu in the fourth house, chasing peace outside. Try to find the best spouse, best comfort, best home, right? But still feeling empty inside. That's what they have. Desire to get the best job, best country, relocation, still feeling empty. Rahu in the fourth house. So Rahu in the fourth house, what's going to happen? There will definitely be emotional restlessness. Okay? They would like to go for a perfect home. They would like to have a perfect partner, perfect spouse, perfect emotional environment, having an amazing home in front of a beautiful beach in, let's say, in some European country, and still feeling emotionally restless. What the hell is going on? Right? This is Rahu in the fourth house. Okay? Feeling rootless, feeling homeless, even if living in a good place. Okay, even if born into a good family, you may feel like I don't belong to this country. I don't belong to this family. They are not my people. That kind of internal feeling they will definitely going to have with Rahu in the fourth house. Okay, Rahu in the fourth house, mother related karma. Okay, there could be some problem with the mother. Mother could be emotionally unavailable. They may feel disconnected or some kind of a problem, right? Maybe stepmother, or maybe manipulative mother, Okay, there could be certain issue, although there are some exception. In certain cases, when Rahu is placed in certain sign or certain aspect, things change. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. But still, generally, I have seen this. Then, Rahu in the fourth house, their desire for luxurious home. They want to have the best home, which costs probably millions of dollars. Obsessed with big houses. Remember, Rahu is the one with no limits. Rahu want everything big. When sitting in the fourth house, they want to have big house. They want to have big real estate, status driven comfort. Internally, they are feeling horrible, but they want to show that I am living in the best home of this city. Okay, that's what the internal desire is. Then, Rahu in the fourth house, emotional drama, addiction, subconsciously they pull towards chaotic or unstable emotional situations. Okay, you will see that. Like, see, I've seen now in the fourth house, people internally, like, even if they are extremely successful, let's say they have a lot of money, etc., good home, people are like, oh my god, this guy has everything, this girl has everything. Internally, they are feeling horrible. People don't understand that because Rahu in the fourth house create that chaos. Uh, Emotions is like currency, right? So for them, feels emotionally rich only through validation and control of others. Okay, Rahu in the fourth house, foreign land feels like a home, right? So yeah, that is a good remedy, I say, because Rahu in the fourth house, at their homeland, whenever I meet Rahu in the fourth house, always have some kind of a desire to live in foreign country, always. Especially when Rahu dashantar dasha get activated, that thought get planted in their mind that I have to live abroad. I have seen people living in the best places in the European country with the best like clean place, amazing, luxurious lifestyle. But they were born there with a good family and they are feeling no, 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 this is not my country, this is not my people. I have to live in foreign country, and so this is what Rahu in the fourth house. But yeah, naturally Rahu in the fourth house, these people feel more happier abroad because Rahu try to detach them from that place. Also, Rahu in the fourth house, I have also seen uh, a spouse for Rahu in the fourth house is kind of a substitute for their mother. Okay, they may get married to someone depending upon, see, for that other things we have to see, of course, Venus and other placements, seventh lord, etc., and other things in the chart. For that, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But still, I have seen they get married to someone who is very nurturing. They, or at least they want to get married, like nurturing, caring, emotionally controlling type of partner. Okay, marriage for them is like a quest for emotional fulfillment. Okay, so it's like that emotional need, they just looking in the partner. Also, spouse can be, it's not sure, but can be from different culture, caste, religion, can be, right? That can possible. For that, we have to see other things as well, right? Now, attraction to emotionally complex partner can also be seen. Drawn to partner who are emotionally, or I would say maybe they're just somehow destined for these things. Drawn to the partner who are emotionally, like who are unavailable or wounded sometime, that can be seen. They can even marry for stability or home security depending upon other factor. Like for an example, maybe they are not rich with Rahu in the fourth house, so they find a guy or a girl who is in a foreigner and they have a good financial home, etc., in a foreign country, so they would like to have a relationship with them and move there. That can also be seen. Also, I have seen even if they are living in their homeland, they have some kind of a foreign element in their home, like foreign currency, foreign like foreign design. They have foreign carpet, foreign statues. Like you see, foreign element inside the home is present. Okay. Sometimes these people, depending upon other things, can also feel emotionally trapped in marriage. Okay, because if Rahu is afflicted or moon is also weak, then they can feel like that as well. Also, Rahu in the fourth house, a spouse may have mood issues, can possible sometimes. Also, with Rahu in the fourth house, you could have love hate related dynamics with your in-laws. Okay, and especially I've seen with mother-in-law can possible such kind of a scenario, you and your mother-in-law, because karmic link show that. Also with Rahu in the fourth house, they have a need for spiritually grounded spouse, a mature, emotionally evolved partner who can bring them that kind of a space, that mental peace. That's what they want. I have also seen home versus career conflict after marriage. These people, because of their marriage, they struggle to balance uh, between their domestic life and public life. Like the responsibility of career versus personal life, they always struggle with Rahu in the fourth house, somehow or other. Okay. Uh, Also, Rahu in the fourth house, spouse can be somehow connected to traveling or may want to travel. That can be seen. But then again, for spouse, we have to see other thing as well. Okay, but yeah, this is one indication. Uh, Generally, Rahu in the fourth house can also improve marriage after in the later ages, right? Especially after 35. Okay, for more emotional balance they can experience. Okay. Now in the fourth house, marriage with foreigner can common because they would like to get married to a foreigner and move in a foreign country. If they get opportunity, yes, they will do it. Generally, a good compatible partner, although for compatibility, full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But generally, with the partner who have strong moon, strong Venus, who can give them that stability and strong fourth house, seventh house, it's really a great compatibility for these guys who have Rahu in the fourth house. Then Rahu in the fourth house, real estate related karma is strong. Big gain possible in your life. Okay. But generally, I have seen earlier they face losses, dispute. Okay. Then later, after struggle, they have good gains in their life. Uh, Always they want bigger homes, better home that they can show off, that they can, it's like a big, so that can be seen. They can even move frequently. Unsettled domestic life, especially in early years, they just feel very, unsettled. As I mentioned earlier, even if they have a good thing, good home, everything good in their home, land where they get born, with the malefic like Rahu in the fourth house, always have the desire to move abroad or live away from the family or something. Because mentally they get, especially in the Shantardasha of Rahu, you see, they get this obsession. Also, as I mentioned, obsession with home decor, which is a good thing. Adding luxurious thing, dreamy thing, creating very creative kind of a spaces for an element inside home can be seen. Although I have seen this again and again, Rahu in the fourth house, moving to foreign land, living in a foreign home is going to bring them more peace. And naturally, when they travel abroad, they can experience that. That Rahu in the fourth house, mentally well, feeling horrible in the homeland, traveling to a foreign country and feeling relaxed near some beach and want to live in a foreign country, right? So yeah, that can be seen. Deep karmic link with the mother or the maternal side can be seen here. I have seen with Rahu in the fourth house, their public image can suffer due to emotional instability. It is hard for them to maintain external success without internal peace. Okay. uh, Actually, they also want kind of a private success along with fame and public success. So it could also, Rahu in the fourth house can also take them into roles like something related to interior designing, property, decoration of home, something related to home, house, psychology, even property related work, interior, nursing, counseling, astrology, real estate. They get involved in these things as well. uh, Also, Rahu in the fourth house, their destiny can be to, like, they could involve due to destiny in creating safe spaces for others, teaching others how to feel safe. Okay, can be a good thing for you. Then Rahu in the fourth house, you can call this a king without a kingdom. Okay, so like looks rich, right, but emotionally feel very poor, internally feel poor, although having everything. So yeah, that is also Rahu in the fourth house. uh, Also, you will see what remedy you can do. Actually, I would like to recommend with Rahu in the fourth house. um, I would say you can try one thing. If you are feeling that mentally very unrest, not able to sleep, lot of thought, then you can have a silver metal like one is gold, one is silver. So that silver, you need to have a square piece of silver, maybe a 2 by 2 inches a square piece of silver, or 4 by 4 inches of square piece of silver. Okay, you can buy it from some jewelry shop and put it under the pillow while you sleep. Okay, so yeah, you can try this. If it's going to help you, it is going to give you better sleep, then keep using it. Okay, and this is one remedy. Also, if you use kapoor, which is camphor, in India they burn camphor for spiritual purposes. If you use it in your home, the fragrance of camphor, by burning camphor, you take Indian Bhimseni kapoor, Desi kapoor, Indian kapoor. Okay, you can search it on Indian store. You can go anywhere in any country, you can find the Bhimseni kapoor, the Desi Indian kapoor, which is used for spiritual purposes. Okay, for prayers in homes and temples in India. You take Bhimseni kapoor and you burn it. You take little bit, small piece of kapoor and burn it in your home. And the fragrance of kapoor, camphor, it's very good. And it's clean the energy. Especially if you have Rahu in the fourth house, it's a very good remedy for you. Then feeding cow, okay, is going to be excellent remedy for Rahu. And never create never create problem for any cow. And never eat beef if you have Rahu in the fourth house. Okay, and especially if you can do it on Monday, it's an excellent remedy again. Okay, try to avoid to lying to your mother and your spouse. This is again a very good remedy. Okay, also avoid any property dispute or greedy home deals. Okay, greedy home deals, property dispute, avoid as much as you can. One more remedy I would like to tell you. Whenever you go to any, let's say, airport, train station, wherever you find people who are sweepers, who are cleaning toilets, give them some tip. 10 pounds, $5, 6 euros, 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 200 rupees, whatever you can as per your ability. Just help the sweepers. And this Rahu can give you miraculous results. Okay, or at least give you positive results. Want to purchase consultation or courses, links are given in the comment section and the description. Let's talk about Rahu in the fifth house. So Rahu in the fifth house. When Rahu is placed in the fifth house, so you will see what is fifth house. Fifth house represents love, romance, children, creativity, past life karma, intellect, and speculative gain. What is Rahu? Rahu is obsession, illusion, right? Foreignness in our body. Like, not in body, actually in our mind, because Rahu is mainly control our mind. Unconventional path. Okay. Karmic desires. That's Rahu. When Rahu is in the fifth house, at the same time, Ketu is going to sit in the 11th house, because they are always at 1-7 axis. So Rahu in the fifth house means your Ketu is in 11th house. So which means your soul journey is going to be from external validation of society, friends, etc. to your inner creative expression and spiritual love. This is what your soul journey is. Your core karmic theme is going to be healing in love, detaching from validation, purifying ego in romance and creation. Okay. Now see, with this Rahu in the fifth house, here your purpose of life is going to be to create something truly original and meaningful in love, children, art, etc. Okay, there will be a desire inside you for recognition, fame through love or talent. You may feel incomplete without being admired or loved. The Rahu in the fifth house, you will become very highly imaginative. You will definitely be a original thinker kind of a person. You attract others with your unique ideas and your charm. Okay, definitely 100% there is going to be romantic obsessions. Okay, your love affair will always feel karmic. A girl or a boy will come in your life going to break your heart, or due to which you will cry, and you definitely going to feel intense karma connected to that person. Even if you have relationship, definitely you are going to say that it's a very karmic thing, how we met and things happen. Very addictive. If you have Rahu in the fifth house, I will definitely want you to write your romantic encounters or heartbreaks or everything that you have in the comment section. I would love to read that, because it's a very special position. Definitely obsession with the love affairs can be seen here. struggle with focus. Okay, so definitely Rahu here brings scattered energy until or unless you ground it with this discipline. You will definitely see with Rahu in the fifth house, you will appear to be extremely charismatic to opposite sex. Okay, you will have some kind of a magnetism, although this Rahu can give you heartbreak due to certain reason depending upon its dasha antar dasha, right? But still you appear to be magnetic. Okay, you will crave attention, you want to have fame somehow deep inside for your talents. Okay, you may chase fame through music, acting, art, writing, etc. You may do something creative, something different. You may even you will see that you may even want to go on the fifth house related thing like speculative business. uh, like for an example, even this can even give your interest towards stock market, cryptocurrency, speculation, etc. Okay, it will make you a very rebellious in love. You may not like to follow tradition, etc. Like, let's say for an example, in whichever country you are, you may feel like, what the hell these tradition, etc. I want to do something different. Okay, you want to do different from your tradition. Okay, you want to break that marriage pattern that you have in your country. You can suddenly rise, especially in creative field, which means you can go viral on internet and you can get fame unexpectedly. Okay, so like for an example, you have been working, you have Rahu in the fifth house, working on YouTube channel, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. And then after years of hard work, suddenly you will start to see that you will get a growth. Videos start to went viral. That can also be seen. Then also you will see uh, Rahu in the fifth house also show love life is intense and karmic. Definitely very intense love life, very karmic love life. Whatever is going to happen, especially if Dasha of Rahu is there, Antar Dasha is there. Very intense and karmic partners come in your life and go away. I can tell you, you talk to the person with Rahu in the fifth house, they can tell you that the relationship feel like very karmic. Even if they have heartbreak, breakup, they can literally tell you that, you know what, this girl or this boy feel like, I have past life connection with her or him, due to which I get hurt. It's a past life karma. They will feel that because it's very intense, only they can understand. Other people will think, oh, for this girl this guy is crying, oh, for this boy this girl is crying, but for them, it's really hard for them to explain. Multiple love affair can possible. Okay, so yeah, that can also be seen because Rahu in the fifth house. See, wherever Rahu sit, it's always going to give you, because Rahu represent infinity. So you always would like to explore, experiment things related to that house. When it sit in the fifth house, definitely whether you will see they would want to have lot of child, or they will go very extreme, like they don't want to have child, or want to have so many child, or maybe they want to have child with a different women in different country. You can also find, although we have to see other combination, like for an example, such person could have, child with, and they want to have child with a girl from America, and the girl in Switzerland, and the girl in UK, girl in Russia. Like they would like to have child in foreign country with different women's. That kind of a fantasy. Maybe child without marriage. Something very unconventional, because Rahu is sitting here. Fifth house also represent our intelligence. So Rahu want to do something very unconventional from here, right? Although Rahu in the fifth house, if other things we also have to see, but it can also give you attraction towards or relationship with unusual partner, foreigners. Okay, attraction towards different looking, exotic looking person. Like a normal guy in Asia attracted towards the blonde hair girls with, and the girl with a blonde hair in Europe attracted towards some Korean or Japanese guy. It's very exotic. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you an examples what I have seen. Okay, so it is kind of a combination where it is one of the combination of interracial or foreign partners, marriage with a foreigner, because love affair can be very exotic. Okay, and maybe love encounter may also involve foreign travel in this. That can also be seen. Spouse can be working in art, media, maybe creative streak, maybe entertainment, creating video, etc. Nowadays, reels, etc. That can also be seen. Okay. Sometime, not every time, sometime these people can also fall for love because of the partner fame. Okay, although for that we have to see other placement, Venus, etc. also, but that can also, because Rahu give unusual type of obsessions, So yeah. Then uh Rahu here will also give you a very kind of a fear. Like you may feel, oh, what if I lose her? You get married and then you feel like, what if she leave me? What if she will have a love affair with some? So you become a little bit obsessive as well. So that's what you have to avoid, right? You do try to control your partner a lot when you have Rahu in the fifth house. So you should avoid that. And definitely it's a very strong yoga to get married to a foreigner, breaking your culture, breaking your tradition, doing something different that can be seen. Also, I have seen this is also a combination where I have seen, I don't know if I share this story or not. There is a guy who traveled to Bali. Okay, there he meet a German girl, and there they started to like each other. They live there, and then they have, of course, relationship kind of a stuff, and she get pregnant. Okay, but they don't know that she get pregnant. But the guy go back to his home, and the girl back to Germany. And then when the girl back to Germany, she came to know that she's pregnant. So she told the guy that, hey, I'm pregnant, but I'm not pressuring anything on you, but I would like to keep this child. This is like a symbol of love between you and me. Even if you don't want to join me as your wife and this is your kid, it's fine. It's your life, but I want to keep this kid. So he said, okay. So they keep talking. But then, the child born, of course, and they used to talk on messages and audio call, etc. sometime. And the guy was living in his country, right? And then what happened is that after 2 years of that kid born, when the kid was around 2 years old, this guy decided to move to Germany with this girl. And the girl was very happy, and the girl family was, of course, happy because it was his child. Till now, the girl is taking care of everything alone. So I don't know what happened. After 2 years of this child getting born, this guy have the desire that he is my child and she's taking care of him alone. I should definitely join them, and she's going to be my wife. So what happened is that this guy went to Germany, and then he just live with the girl and his child, and then they get married. So that is also this Rahu in the fifth house type of combination, because it is again unusual thing. First the child is involved having sexual affairs, and the child, she get pregnant, and due to the child, and then they get married, and they kind of start to live together, and then of course they are now family. Okay, so the girl was very happy, and of course the boy is happy, because the planet, this is what Rahu is. Taking to a foreign country, having affair there, then coming back to home, and then again family in a foreign land, right? This is again very Rahu in the fifth house type of energy. So this is just an example I'm giving you. There are various examples like this. So yeah, this is also Rahu in the fifth house. Unusual type of love affair, marriage, and definitely the past life connection. Definitely he have past life connection with that girl. That's why these things happen. Okay. So yeah. And then fifth house Rahu, child become reason of marriage, because if the child was not there, maybe they will not get married, although the girl liked the guy. Okay, but the guy might think differently. But then, because planets are forcing them together. So the guy just thought that I also like her, and that is my child. So yeah, this is also. And then you see, definitely very strong karmic, placement this is. Okay. Rahu in the fifth house in terms of love affair and marriage. Or even if the heartbreak happened, this is something related to your negativity of past life, which is just going away now. Okay, and after all that, you will find the right person for you, even if you have multiple heartbreak with Rahu in the fifth house, which is quite normal to have. Okay. Although it's rare that Rahu in the fifth house and having love marriage in your own community as per your own tradition can happen, but it's very rare. Most likely there is something different. The caste is different, the religion is different, and most importantly, the country is different. Okay, that's what you see with this Rahu in the fifth house. Or otherwise, it's going to be if not love marriage, otherwise it's going to be a normal arranged marriage with tradition. Okay, where the person might not be in love, but just he get married or she get married as per their tradition, because other yogas of love marriage is not present, because Rahu definitely creates some problems. Okay. uh Also, some kind of a children role could also be there with Rahu in the fifth house in your love affair, marriage, as I mentioned earlier. One thing. Okay. Then, uh, what else with Rahu in the fifth house? Children are deeply karmic. As I give you one example, this is also an example. Okay. Although children could be gifted, unique. Okay. Sometime could have behavior challenges. Okay. Sometime, if other yogas are well placed, your child could be very famous also. And this is also a combination of foreign child in a foreign land. But as if, let's say, you get married or you have affair with a foreigner, and then child is already in a foreign land born, so definitely the yoga is already satisfied. That's what it's just telling you. Even I have seen Rahu in the fifth house many times, the child go away in foreign lands. Okay. Even if, let's say, they are not married to foreigner, many time I have seen, if you have Rahu in the fifth house, somehow the child connection with the foreign land happen. uh, Now in the fifth house, when it comes to child birth, it give delay or very unusual kind of a child. Okay, suddenly giving child, or people are craving for child, not having child at later age, having child after lot of prayer, having child, or unexpected child like the one I told you. Okay, sometime adoption, foreign child adoption, unconventional parenting can be seen. Okay, then. You will also see that child could be very creative. When your child born, he or she could be very creative into art, etc. You know, sometimes child can also be famous. uh, so yeah, these things can be seen with Rahu in the fifth house. Rahu in the fifth house can make you a genius in things like stock market, active speculative business, acting, performing arts, right? Definitely these social media, etc. Right? Definitely, because their brain have Rahu. Fifth house is like intelligence, and Rahu is sitting over there. Always give connection to the foreign thing, foreigner, having foreign currency in your home. Definitely, Rahu in the fifth house give you foreign currency in your home. Okay, something happen, you would like to have collection of foreign lands currency, or due to some travel, you will have foreign currencies. Anyhow, foreign currency come at their home. Uh, Due to creativity, you can rise, whether you create YouTube video, Instagram reels, TikTok reels, media, entertainment, astrology, cryptocurrency. These things are all Rahu in the fifth house. Okay, risk taking career definitely can be seen with Rahu in the fifth house. Then, uh, you will also see Rahu in the fifth house is like a king which is addicted to gambling. So, king who is addicted to do gamble. Okay, so he must have to control his desire, otherwise he can, if it's working in negative, he can also lose his money, right? So yeah, because it make you very gambling type of personality. Okay, remedies I would like to mention some. If you can, one remedy here is feeding cows. Okay, never eat beef in your life, right? That is very dangerous. Always feed cow, help cows. Also feeding animals, which is cow and elephant. Yeah, so feed cow, feed elephants. So whenever you find elephant, you can just help elephant. You can support their medicine, or maybe give them something to eat wherever you find. Okay, if you find the Mahavat, which means the person who is the controller of elephant, ask him that what food does this elephant eat, right? And give that elephant whatever you can, so that he, like, you have to serve elephant and cow. This is a very good remedy. Okay, and avoid non-veg if you can, at least, because Rahu otherwise here will definitely create problem as well. Then Rahu in the fifth house, a very good remedy for Rahu in the fifth house is also keeping a small uh, pure silver elephant statue, which is very small, which is of silver metal. Like we have gold, we have silver. So silver metal elephant, small, which weight more than 60 gram of silver. Okay, so that kind of elephant statue you should keep in your home. Okay, especially if you are feeling lot of problem in your life, it's definitely. Also, Rahu in the fifth house, avoid addiction related to gambling, alcohol. Okay, and any kind of smoking obsession. Otherwise it will give negative results, because you could indulge in these things such on an extent that you will destroy your life. Okay, so yeah, if it's positive, it can give you fame. It's negative, then it will take you towards, excessive alcohol, gambling, and smoking and whatnot, right? Also, heartbreak could transform you. Okay, because here at least one heartbreak is possible. So heartbreak is definitely going to transform you. You will become a different person with this. So yeah, this is about Rahu in the fifth house. If you want consultation or courses, links are given in the comment section and description. Now let's talk about Rahu in the sixth house. So okay, so you have Rahu in the sixth house. Now, if you understand sixth house is the house of what? Diseases, debts, enemies, service, routine, divorce, workplace, conflict, resolution, karmic battles, karmic debts, right? Prarabdha karma. So you will see all these things from the sixth house. And what is Rahu? Rahu is illusion, obsession, foreign energy, anything connected to foreigners, unknown people, sudden disputes. Rahu is a smoke, right? Rahu is obsession. Rahu is karmic hunger. So when Rahu sit in your sixth house, Ketu is going to be there in your 12th house, because they always sit at 1-7 axis. So Rahu in the sixth house, which means you have Ketu in the 12th. So definitely it is showing that your core purpose of life is to become powerful through facing life most difficult karmic battle, like enemies, health issues, service. Okay, and your theme of life is going to be transformation through service, disease, defeating your enemy. Okay. So yeah, this is what you see first of all. Now Rahu in the sixth house is definitely showing that it make you naturally a fighter. Okay, although it is said in a snapshot prediction that Rahu, if you have Rahu in the sixth house, it will destroy your enemy. Which means if you have Rahu in the sixth house, you will literally, Rahu here, destroy your enemies, because Rahu is a destroyer of enemy in the sixth house. So in a way, it is considered very good, right? But Rahu in the sixth house definitely show that it will give you a mental strength that you will able to defeat your enemies, your diseases, the dark pattern of your life. Okay, although since you should understand in this way as well, since you will defeat your enemies, which means yes, you will also going to have enemies, which is going to be secret enemies, like people who are in your neighbor, people who are your relative, who are jealous from you, jealous from your success. They could become your secret enemy. Okay, so you will able to defeat them. That is the positive side. Now Rahu in the sixth house, I've also seen these people, either you will find they are getting obsessed with the health and body. They will go into extreme fitness and diet program and just so much indulge into fitness and exercise and this and that. Or I find the other extreme, like people who completely ignore the health, completely, and they don't even give a shit about the fitness. So you have to avoid both the extremes, right? You should understand this could be my trouble. So I should come in the middle. I should focus a little bit on the health as well. Okay. And Rahu in the sixth house definitely going to give you a sharp mind with analytical abilities. You will have very good problem solving abilities, whether you know it or not. You have it. You can be good in things like law, medicine field. Okay, in legal things you can be good. Rahu here make you unstable. Okay, like for an example, it give you struggle to maintain disciplines. Okay, you will see that. Also, Rahu here can try to give you perfectionist type of tendencies. Okay, that can be seen. Although because Rahu is here in the sixth house environment, so you may feel comfortable in crisis situation. Okay, so you will see these are the kind of a people, or I would say I would say that you are the kind of a person, if you have Rahu in the sixth house, that if there is some kind of emergency situation, then your best ability will come out naturally. When there is like an emergency, oh, you have to complete it within the 2 days, within the 1 days or something like that, then you can just definitely your abilities will come out. Okay, This Rahu can even give you success through scandal or conflict. Okay, through such things. Okay, so yeah, that can also seen. This is also a combination where you see there are certain people, who have false blame, or maybe let's say controversy on YouTube, and till before controversy no one knows them, and suddenly they have a controversy with big creator. Okay, a big creator file a case against them, and then in return what happen is that the guys just create a video that okay, this happened to me, and then his video get, everyone started to create video in their support. So because of this controversy, suddenly this guy who have 2000 subscriber, suddenly this guy have 300,000 subscribers on his channel, or maybe half a million subscriber in after 1 month. Okay, so yeah, this is the kind of a, because of some kind of a conflict you can get rise in life. Okay, I've also seen at later in their life after struggle they also become healer, mentor. Okay, or they also try to protect the weak people. So let's say you are a lawyer with Rahu in the sixth house, so you may get a feeling after some time in your life that I should protect the people who are not protected by anyone. So you may fight cases for such people who are poor, who don't have enough money, or things like that can be seen. Now when it comes to marriage, Rahu in the sixth house, definitely it's a karma of conflict, relationship that come will take your test, and power struggle can be seen because it's 12th from the 7th. uh, and you will attracted to the people whom with you have a very karmic baggage. So spouse will have trauma, illness, or legal issues that can be seen with spouse. um, Sometimes spouse can also be work or service oriented background. Okay, which is a good side, I would say. If spouse is a lawyer, nurse, okay, servant type of person in some service industry, that can be good. Although for that we have to see other placement like 7th house, 7th lord, nakshatras, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. For that full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description, but still these things can be seen. Also you will see that it can give you a tendency that you want to manage, you want to dominate in relationship, which could create problems. Okay, so try to avoid it. Karmic depths in marriage definitely can be seen, especially if let's say Saturn, Mars, right, also aspect the 7th house, then yes. Then uh, argument, legal issue, or breakups are possible. Okay, with this Rahu in the 6th house, if it's negative. um Spouse can also face health issues or work related issues sometime with this. Okay, I've also seen sometime Rahu in the 6th house, your intimacy can get delayed. Okay, like for an example, you are not having intimate earlier in your life, you're virgin, and later in your life you get intimate, or maybe close to the age of 30 or after that. Although in the later 30s marriage can improve. Compatibility, if you have Rahu in the 6th house, although for that we have to see other things like full horoscope consultation is required, but it could be with people who are very grounded, service minded, emotionally secure partner. Okay, Moon or Jupiter dominant people could be good for you. Okay, actually Rahu in the 6th house, it's a very excellent kind of a placement in terms of competitive field. Like you can go into law, you can go into politics, you can go into the military, sports, litigation, healthcare. For these field it can give you excellent results. Okay, and definitely challenging environment will definitely come make you the best version of you. I have seen, because Rahu in the 6th house, I mentioned you earlier, it's like a destroyer of your enemy. It's that it make you a person who's like, the more difficult situation you face, the more stronger you become. You literally become stronger with the difficult situation. And due to crisis, as I mentioned, sudden fame, sudden success can be seen. Okay, karma of serving people, like for an example, if you are into healthcare, so sick people, needy people, that can be seen. um, you can be naturally good at problem solving, especially legal or systematic issues. Also I would say that with Rahu in the 6th house, you can work with hidden system, or maybe working with foreigner can be seen. Okay, and for your rise in life, you should definitely, with Rahu in the 6th house, you should careful regarding your health. Okay, you should work on your fear, your ego, your past bad habits. You should overcome them. Okay. uh, you could face health issues related to stomach, skin issues, intestine, nervous system with Rahu in the sixth house. So pay attention. Okay. Also manage resource wisely when you have Rahu in the sixth house. It can give you depth because of your family or spouse, right? Legal battles can possible somehow at some point in your life, but definitely you are going to win it. Okay, because Rahu here help you in that. Then with Rahu in the sixth house, uh, you know, it's like a snake which is inside the well. It's very dangerous, right? But if you disturb it, then only it's a dangerous. So you are like that. Rahu in the sixth house. If someone try to create problem for you and you are in dangerous situation, that is when you just your best version come out. Otherwise, you are just you know like different. So one remedy here is that never treat your servant, your subordinates, or animal poorly. Okay, always try to be humble, kind with your servant. Always respect them. Always respect the people who are working under you, your subordinate. Also, always be kind towards animals. Otherwise, Rahu will create problem here. Okay, all the sixth house related signification: servant, subordinate. Okay, people working under you, your colleagues, right? Animals. Okay, you should be very good with them, right? And avoid non-veg, avoid eating animals here. That's my recommendation. Otherwise, that's your choice, of course. One good remedy here is, of course, to feed street dogs. Okay, and help any animals, especially on Saturday. Every day, if you can do that, is excellent. But at least do it on Saturday. Um, Also, one excellent remedy for Rahu is, as I always told you, uh, whenever you are into a public toilet or any toilet where you find a sweeper, a person who is cleaning, whether it's a male or a female, you just go and give them a tip, whatever you can afford: £10, $5, $6, €6, €15, ₹100, ₹50, whatever you can, ₹200, just give them. It is an excellent remedy, I can tell you. This is an excellent remedy, I'm telling you. Also, Rahu in the sixth house, one more remedy I would say: become the protector who are suffering. There are certain people in our society, everyone try to make fun of them, everyone try to kick them. If you help people, okay, whom no one is helping, everyone is making fun and creating problem, definitely this Rahu is going to save you at all cost and give you positive result. Because what happens is that when you do such things, helping such people, you are burning your negative karma thereby helping someone, instead of getting a disease or like crisis or all that. Okay, so the sixth house things get solved. Like for an example, I have seen someone is just take he's a vegetarian guy, and he take care all the street animal, any animal on the street, dog, cow, whatever he find. Okay, goat which getting injured by people, he just rescue them, and he build a shelter for them by his own money, and build a small organization, and he take care of them. He has some doctors who take care of them. And you won't believe, this guy has a very like dangerous sixth house. But what is happening actually, because he is utilizing it into a positive direction, he is naturally taking care of the animals, which is literally the sixth house things, and doing other things as well, which is related to sixth house for supporting the society. So his karma is getting into burned into those things, due to which he is not getting any debts, any litigation, any health issues. Why? Because he's just, this is the burning of karma, whether you get it through diseases or you just help someone in this way and you are burning this karma. So definitely he's doing that kind of a stuff. He's solving other people's disease and pain. That's why he's good. So you see that. And this guy, and you know what the great thing is, he's not doing it because of he know that it's a remedy. He is doing it because he wants to do it himself. He feel happy when he do so. He came back from USA, leaving his job, right, and living a simple life now in India and doing it. And he said that I have never been happy before taking care of animal, because his sixth house karmas are burning now. So which is a very good thing actually. So yeah, for you also this is a really good thing to do. Okay. So yeah, this is all about sixth house Rahu. If you want consultation or purchase courses, links are given in the description and the comment section. Now let's talk about Rahu in seventh house. Okay. First of all, what does seventh house represent? Seventh house is the house of our marriage, spouse, business, partnership, public image, right? This is what seventh house represents. Seventh house is also marketplace where we just deal, okay, with people. Seventh house is the house of business as well. Okay. Now what is Rahu? Rahu is illusion. Rahu is obsession. For foreign, any kind of a foreign element is Rahu. Someone who we don't know from a different culture, different religion is Rahu. Right? Rahu is karmic imbalance. Now Rahu is placed in the seventh house, Ketu in the first house. So what does it's going to happen? Because when Rahu is there in the seventh house, so which means Ketu is there naturally in your first house. So it means your soul journey is about learning about relationship, okay, while overcoming ego and isolation, right? This is your soul journey. Also, definitely your main theme of life is going to be craving for union, validation, love, while dealing with the confusion and disillusionment in the marriage. And what is your core karmic purpose here? Here you will see when Rahu is going to sit in the seventh house, learning how to balance self and other. Okay, and surrendering your ego, right? Surrendering your ego for, I would say, union is really important here. Then what's going to happen when Rahu is in the seventh house? First of all, you will see spouse. Rahu in the seventh house show that your spouse will come with a karmic package in your life. Okay. Definitely you are going to feel like a soulmate, twin flame, or intense pulling. These all were twin flame reading, soulmate reading. These are actually aligned for you. Although Rahu in the seventh house, you will also find in the people's chart who used to have in the older times many wives, kings with many wives. That's also Rahu in the seventh house. Okay. But Rahu in the seventh house, you can also find in the people's chart who are single and virgin for long time, never had any relationship, because they might get heartbroken or cheated or this and that, so the relationship just doesn't work out for them, never had any affair, etc. That can also be. So these are two extremes of Rahu. But generally around the seventh house, definitely you will be very inclined towards marriage, obsession regarding spouse, partner. Okay. Marriage will start with this obsession in many cases with Rahu in the seventh house. Sudden or passionate start in marriage. Okay, and sometime that could even lead to confusion, because when such person fall in love, they will see that I don't care, even if the world war is going to happen, I'm going to get married to this girl, I don't care. Okay, so that's the kind of obsession it will give you. Although because Rahu represents illusion, sometime later they realize, okay, this is not what I was thinking. So that can also possible. Also naturally attraction to foreigner. People of different religion, different partner, different culture naturally be there. Spouse can be very unusual, someone different. Spouse can be very mysterious, right? Very rebellious kind of a spouse. Non-traditional partner is naturally seen with the Rahu in the seventh house. Then spouse can also be very manipulative sometime, I have seen with Rahu in the seventh house. Okay, and if let's say Rahu is working as malefic, then spouse could be controlling as well. Okay. Also you will see that I have also seen where, like, sometimes these people feel attracted to such a spouse who can add like for an example, a girl with this I have seen attracted to a person who have status, who could be famous, who when stand with her she feel like something, recognition style. Same could be true for the guy as well who have Rahu in the seventh house. He would like to attract such female. So yeah, that can, I mean, he would like to have with some married with such female. Also they just have a tendency, they have a like a idealized kind of a partner. Okay, this is my partner should be, they have this quality and this quality, yeah, so that can be seen. Sometime these people with Rahu in the seventh house may get married due to some kind of a social pressure or fame, or because they want to have certain image. Okay, and marriage can even become part of their identity sometime with Rahu in the seventh house. Like for an example, you get married to some famous person, you get married to some politician's daughter or something. So yeah, or you get married to, let's say, some football player or cricketer. So yeah, with this that can be seen. Also, I would say definitely Rahu in the seventh house people, betrayal in marriage, abandonment, right? They just fear these things, although they themselves could have this tendency to do so, right? But they can also fear it internally, that if their spouse leave, then what's going to happen, or their spouse will have affair, then what's going to happen, extramarital. uh Also, this is of course one of the combination that show that multiple affairs, multiple marriages. Okay, searching for a, because see, Rahu is infinity. Wherever Rahu sit, the person would like to find infinity, right? Infinite opportunities regarding that house. And seventh house is marriage. So person, no matter how much good partner will be, they will keep looking for new partner. Okay, because Rahu is like experimenting. Rahu always keep experiment. Okay, this is the girl, she's nice. Oh, why don't you try this country girl? Oh, why don't you try that country girl? Why don't you try this color girl? Why don't you try this color with this hair? So this kind of a thing keep going on in their mind. Now, of course, other things play also a role depending upon Desh, Kal, Patra, and how other planets are influencing. For that, full horoscope consultation requires. Links are given in the description. But still, generally, this is like the what you can see with this Rahu in the seventh. I've also seen with Rahu in the seventh house, your partner may be obsessive, or you may be obsessive towards your partner, and sometimes partner can also be secretive. Okay. Of course, a spouse can be from foreign land or someone who is living in abroad. Okay, but for that we have to see other placement as well, like how seventh lord and ninth lord are connected, or 12th house relation, nakshatras, all that stuff we have to see. Also, with Rahu in the seventh house, whether you will experience a delay in marriage, or you will also see in that maybe marriage gets suddenly. Okay, suddenly they find a girl and then they just want to get married suddenly. Okay, unconventional marriage, right? Not able to get married and then travel somewhere in a foreign country and get married in court or something. Also, when you meet your spouse, it feel like deja vu. It feel like very psychic pull. You feel like, oh my god, she's the one for me, maybe. Like for example, you are traveling to a country and suddenly a girl came. There's so many beautiful girls, but one girl came towards you. You notice her eyes or something, and you get feeling like, oh my god. Like when she walked past by you, something inside you say, oh, you should talk to her. And even though you shouldn't talk, you haven't talked to her, even after coming back to your home, she is constantly in your mind. And then maybe later, after some time, you guys meet somehow by destiny, and down the line get married. So that deja vu kind of a feeling that she is the one for me, that is also can be seen. Or maybe you feel like I have met her before. That is actually the deja vu, real deja vu. Okay. Also, you will see that if it's working positive for you, then because of marriage, because of your spouse, your life will definitely elevate dramatically, I would say, in a positive way. Definitely your spouse, in when come in your life, it brings social rise, confidence, success. Okay, and Rahu in the seventh house can even bring fame through marriage, fame through spouse. It can give power couple energy when working in a positive way. Okay. Generally, with Rahu in the seventh house, best compatibility would be, I would say, someone who is emotionally stable, spiritual, grounded partner with dominant Venus, dominant Moon, dominant Jupiter person. Okay, but yeah, see, we have to see other factors, right? This is a general thing I'm telling you. Compatibility is a very complicated stuff. Full horoscope consultation is required to see the big picture. Also, you will see Rahu in the seventh house, very high sexual energy, desire for different. They want to try different thing in sexual things. Experiment in sexual behavior, right? So that can be seen. Sexual fantasies are very taboo, very foreign, very different. Don't want to try different thing in sex. Uh, Also, you will see Rahu in the seventh house can even give you, due to something in relationship, jealousy, possessiveness. You become too much possessive for your partner. Control issue. You want to control your partner too much, and they may not like it, right? I've also seen Rahu in the seventh house. These guys can even get attracted to the married women, married men, right? Or let's say they just attracted to someone which is living in a far away country and they are not able to meet the person, but and even one-sided love story. All these things actually happen because they have some past life hidden karmic link. Okay, and due to that, sometime or many time they have to suffer as well because they cry because that thing is not. They are not getting that. Also, fame through romantic relationship can also be seen sometime. Like you see, certain people who start travel vlogging, they met a girl in some foreign country and they start to travel with her, right? And then, because of that girl, when the girl came in their life, their video start to went viral. And the more they create video with that girl, the more fame they get. So that is also Rahu in the seventh house. Okay. Then you will see they could also have heartbreak in their life with Rahu in the seventh house, and that teach them lessons. Okay. Also, their public image somehow can be somehow tied to their partner with Rahu in the seventh house. I've also seen that. After certain maturity in their life, okay, especially if Rahu is, let's say, placed in airy signs, so they get definitely success in business also. But for that again we have to see other placements of your chart. But yeah, I have seen this. If you want consultation, of course you can check out, the links are in the description. Also, I have seen with Rahu in the seventh house, they may be obsessed with being like admired in public. People admire them, they seek validation, right? So that can also be seen. Rahu in the seventh house is good for the foreign trade, anything related to foreign trading, good. Okay, anything in which they have to take business globally, good. For diplomacy and media, it's again a good placement. These people can also become coach, counselor, or public figure. Okay, that can also be seen, right? Then you will also see uh, Rahu in the seventh house is it's a placement where you can get uplifted due to your spouse, or can get due to relationship you can even get problems because you feel heartbreak and all that stuff. But yeah, if it's positive, your spouse will uplift you in life when she or he came in your life. Here my advice is, of course, avoid cheating and manipulation, etc. Otherwise you will face consequences later. What are the remedies that you can do? Well, the remedy you can do here is regularly every day feed dogs, help dogs. Anyway, especially if the dog is black, amazing. Even if the dog is not black, any color dog, no problem. Serve dogs, feed them, help them, treat them, give them treatment if you find some street dog which have broken leg or something. Feed crows. You find black crows, especially in India, it's easily available. Crow, kawa. Just help them, feed them. Okay. Avoid any kind of a false promise. Some people have this stupid habit of doing, oh, just coming, do this, do that. No, false promise should be avoided. Then, one remedy I mentioned a lot of time about Rahu is that, Rahu, when you just, let's say, visit any this like public places where there's like an airport or station, so there is people who are cleaning toilets, which are sweepers, right? The people who are cleaning toilets, toilet cleaners. So you just go there, whether it's a male or a female who is a sweeper, you give them some money, you give them some tip, like maybe give $10, $5, €5, £5, whatever you can give. Maybe give 100 rupees, 50 rupees as per your like currency. Just help them. Believe me, it's a miraculous remedy. Okay, it's a miraculous remedy. It's a very good remedy. Respect the feminine in your life. Okay, like your spouse, your mother, respect them. Also remember, you will feel better, you will feel healed with Rahu in the seventh house when you just accept people instead of just having a habit that trying to rectify everyone. Okay, you have this problem, you should do this. Hey, you are my wife or you are my husband, you have this problem, you have to do this. No. Okay, every time you just don't need to fix anyone. You just accept people as it is. Okay, it is what it is. That's a better thing here. Okay. If you want consultation or purchase courses, links are given in the comment section and description. Rahu is placed in the 8th house. What does 8th house represent? Okay. 8th house represent secrets, sex, death, transformation, anything which is hidden beneath the earth. 8th house is the house of our in-law, occult, inheritance, our hidden power. 8th house is also the house of investigation. Now, what is Rahu? Rahu is illusion, obsession, foreign energy, anything foreigners, karmic desire, sudden shocks, and spiritual test. When Rahu is placed in the 8th house, the ketu is going to sit in the 2nd house because they always sit 1-7 axis away. Right? The main theme for you is when Rahu is in the 8th house, ketu is in the 2nd house, is learning to handle extreme emotional, sexual, and psychological intensity. With Rahu in the 8th house, your life will bring sudden rise, sudden fall, and mysteries in your life. Rahu, when placed in your 8th house, you will see that like you will have deep psychological insight. You will have natural ability to sense hidden motives, emotion, and energies. Like for an example, someone is coming towards you and they are trying to talk to you. So Rahu in the 8th house give you ability to sense that, okay, this person is talking to me. Maybe he or she want to scam me. Right? That ability you naturally have. Right? You can read, you can enter in people's brain. That is what Rahu in the 8th house will give you ability. Okay? Then Rahu in the 8th house, it will show that you will have constant emotional and existential transformation in your life. Rahu in the 8th house draw you towards taboo subject. Like you will feel, you can experience things like why we are on this earth, what happened after death, is there any ghost or paranormal activity happen in the graveyards. Okay? Right, you will study about the sex, you will study about the Kama Sutra, you will study about the black magic, you will study about the tantric activity, you will study about the astrology, tantra, psychology. You may get interested in things like hidden, secret services, okay, secret information, right? You will see these things. Then, Rahu in the 8th house, I have seen many times in the early life, there can be some kind of a trauma or loss involved in your life. Okay? Then you will also see Rahu in the 8th house, you are prone to attract intense, controlling or secretive people. Okay? Rahu in the 8th house, there can be trust issues. Okay? You have trust issue and it's really hard to open up fully for such people who have Rahu in the 8th house. Okay? Because they don't trust people easily. And Rahu in the 8th house will give you a fascination with power or control, especially related to sexual, emotional and financial control. And Rahu in the 8th house, people somehow or other always fear of losing control. Okay, they seek dominance. They want to avoid feeling helpless, right? Because that's why they want to always have dominance, right? Also, you will see Rahu in the 8th house. It shows that marriage is deeply karmic and transformative in your life. Your partner may bring emotional, financial, right, or sexual rebirth in your life. Your spouse can be very mysterious, okay, emotionally intense or controlling with Rahu in the 8th house. Although for that we have to see other placement like Venus, Mars, Jupiter, 7th Lord, Dharakarka, a lot of things. For that full horoscope consultation is required. If you want to purchase, links are given in the description. But still these things can possible. Then marital secret or hidden affairs are also possible with Rahu in the 8th house. Okay. Also, sexual relation may be very obsessive or tantric, right? These are the people who can even go towards things like tantric sexual practices and different sexuality kind of a thing. They try very taboo things, right? And I have also seen with Rahu in the 8th house, these people can fear also like abandonment or betrayal in marriage. Okay? They have this sense of feeling like, what if my spouse cheat me? Right? What if she or he with this, have affair with someone? And it could create emotional problem as well, right, to them. Spouse can come suddenly in their life. Okay? That can also be seen. Also, it show that you or your spouse could have sudden rise or sudden fall in your life, whether it is financially or reputation wise. Then spouse, depending upon other thing, can bring inheritance or wealth if it's well placed. Something related to inheritance, legacy, karma is very strong related to that. There could be some sort of secret in the family, whether in their family or their spouse family. Okay? And sometime I've also seen their marriage could be, due to some kind of a lust. They have some lust related, sexual related attraction, and then that will lead to marriage somehow. Okay? Then these people with Rahu in the 8th house, they need a partner who is emotionally mature and spiritually aligned. Okay, so that this Rahu energy can get channelized positively. Generally, it is considered it better for such people to get married later after 30. Okay, generally it is considered. I've also seen with Rahu in the 8th house, sometimes these people, even though they get married, even if they get married, they feel lonely, due to some reason. Because that Rahu is now in the 8th house energy, it's exploring the hidden secrets. So it's really a good idea if you feel lonely or mental issues, you should involve yourself in 8th house related positive aspect like astrology, investigation, research, PhD. Okay, these things are very good. Where you are constantly into research, that's what 8th house is. So that you can analyze this, so that you can channelize this energy into positive direction and even can earn money down the line because of this. Sometimes spouse can also be connected to occult astrology healing field. Okay. So yeah, that can be seen. Um, People who have a strong moon, Venus, Jupiter is really a good for them. Although for compatibility, it's a deep topic. Full horoscope matching is required to see that, but just telling you. Marriage definitely bring transformation in your life. Okay, that can also be seen. Then definitely Rahu in the 8th house, very high sexual energy and dark, deep fantasies they have. They imagine, these are the people who have different thinking about, okay, I will do this with my girlfriend or wife or my boyfriend. They just have different thoughts regarding sexual pleasures. They may hide sexual desire on face. Okay, but they may hide sexual desire, but actually, they have it actually internally. Okay, if they're craving for different kind of a sexual thing. Okay, these are the people who would like to go towards things like studying kundlini, awakening, and practicing tantra, mantra, all that stuff. Okay, these are the people also you will find who will go to the, there are certain people who go to the, at night they go to Shamshan, where like the Hindus after death burn their bodies in India, and there they do tantric practices to gain some siddhis, spiritual power. That can also be seen. Sometime if Rahu is very bad placed here, afflicted, then it can give trouble with the in-laws, conflict. Okay. Although in-laws, if positive place, then inheritance or some kind of a gifts, money, etc. from in-laws can also possible. Okay. This guy can, or this girl, the person who have Rahu in the 8th house, can also be involved in some work in which they have to deal with other people's money, like auditing, like insurance, like tax, like loans. Okay, such profession in which they have, or like investment banking, where they have to deal with other people's money. So that can also be seen with Rahu in the 8th house. Then Rahu in the 8th house, success in field like astrology naturally can be seen because the interest is there, and there is no limit for how much research they can do in astrology because Rahu is there in the 8th house. Rahu is infinity. Wherever Rahu sits, the person always feel hungry for those things related to the signification of that house. So Rahu in the 8th house always get hungry for astrology, new knowledge, more, learn, research. So in that way it's good. for tantric practices, for gaining siddhis. Also, this is a good combination for someone who is in forensic science, psychologist, psychiatrist, any kind of a healer, even in finance. This is a good. Or maybe someone who is working in which they have to deal with hidden information like data science, or maybe people who are working as an agent, government secret services. It's again a good placement. They are naturally drawn towards finding the secret system. They are interested into things like conspiracies, secret teaching, right? These things can be seen, illuminatis, all that stuff. These people can rise in very unique kind of a profession, like crisis profession, like trauma therapy, insurance related profession, emergency related profession, investigative journalism type of profession. In such profession they can rise very well. Then occult and psychic gift they naturally have. Okay, if let's say this Rahu is even connected to moon, etc., then yes, even this is more powerful in terms of astrology, etc. If they use it in a positive way, they can definitely help to transform someone's life. Here are some remedies that I would like to recommend if you have Rahu in the 8th house. First of all, never do any black magic or black magic or manipulation on someone. You know what I mean. Rahu in the 8th house, people know what I'm talking about because they might be interested. Like for an example, these are the people who will see, they get a book in which, okay, if you write this person's photo, you paste here and write their name and do this ritual at this date, at this time, this person will feel low loss in their life. This person will get attracted towards you. Should not do those ritual. Okay, don't do negative. Yes, you have some powers. If you want to use them for someone's benefit, not for negative. Otherwise, it's create karmic problems, right? You should use it for positive, not for negative. Okay. Here one remedy here is to feed ants, right? Never kill ants. Never create problem. You know those small ants. You can just in India people feed with the floor, right? Aata dalte hain cheetiyon ko. So that's the thing you have to do. You have to feed ants with, and also the street dogs, right? You feed them. Street dogs, ants, you feed them. You give them food. You give them biscuits, whatever you can. If the dogs are ill, you just take them to doctor or just treat them. Whatever you can, help them. Okay. Now, one powerful remedy of Rahu is, as I told you, whenever you visit any airport or train station and you find a person who is cleaning toilet, a sweeper, always help them, give them money, whatever you can afford. $10, $5, €6, £6, 100 rupees, 600 rupees, 50 rupees, whatever you can afford, give them a tip. It is an excellent remedy for Rahu. Okay, and definitely it's going to help you. Definitely soul is here trying to transform you. Okay, you will see that. So this is all about Rahu in the 8th house. If you want consultation or purchase courses, links are in comment section as well as description. Okay, now let's talk about Rahu in 9th house. So what will going to happen when Rahu is placed in the 9th house? So see, 9th house represent what? 9th house represent your dharma. It is the house of your religion. It is the house of guru. It is the house of father. It is the house of long distance travel, foreign travel, philosophy. It is the house of your bhagya, destiny, luck. It is the house of higher education, divine grace, most importantly. Blessings, right? Now what is Rahu? Rahu is obsession, foreign influence, illusion, karmic hunger, expansion beyond limits. That is all Rahu. Now what's going to happen when Rahu is placed in the 9th house and Ketu is going to place into the 3rd house? Because Rahu when placed in the 9th house, Ketu is going to place in the 3rd house at the same time. So Rahu in the 9th house, your core purpose is breaking the dogma. Okay, discovering your personal truth. Redefining belief system. That is your core purpose. You will see with Rahu in the 9th house, your main theme of life is going to be questioning your tradition. You will question your tradition belief. You will say, I don't like it. Why we have this? Why we do that? Why we follow these traditions? Okay, I don't like it. Questioning gurus, questioning culture. Okay, and you would like to your soul will have a different path with this. Okay, So what's going to happen is that when Rahu is in the ninth house, such person, you know, uh, you know, definitely it make you a very spiritual, rebellious type of person. You challenge all the orthodox belief in your religion or in your country wherever you are. You may reject your family religion or maybe what your teachings are, or whatever that, because when ninth house has Rahu, it's going to definitely feel like, what the hell, why? Let's say you were born in India, you have Rahu displacement and the Dasha is operating, you are like, what the hell is this arranged marriage system? Why the girl family is going towards boy family and boy family towards girl family, whereas we are allowed to meet for a very short time? What the hell is this? It's a stupid concept. You will listen to the thought process of such people, and what happens is that when such people describe their thought process to their community, they will get shocked. Who is in the ninth house? This guy is attracted towards different thing. Although let's say you are in a western country, maybe you like this Indian tradition because you will don't like your stuff, and the Indian will not like his stuff. So basically I'm just giving you an example. So you will definitely question your traditions and beliefs, and you will go against them. Definitely it's going to give you a desire to be a global teacher, to be some visionary. Okay, you want to be respected for wisdom, not only for your knowledge. Okay, so you will see that. Definitely 100% you can say attraction for foreign culture, attraction for different religion, different philosophy. Okay, naturally interest in Hinduism, Buddhism. Okay, these things can be seen. Okay, then fascinated by exotic things, controversial knowledge like astrology, law of attraction, mysticism. Such things will attract them. Maybe studying of Vedas, right? That can be seen. You may feel disconnected from your father and authoritative figure. Okay, that can also be seen. Also, I have seen you could face some kind of issues with your teacher, with your gurus, with false teacher. Okay, that can also be seen. Then, uh, I've also seen with this Rahu in the ninth house, your life purpose awaken in a foreign land through some spiritual crisis. Okay, that can also be seen. Rahu in the ninth house is it's a placement where you want to create your own belief system. Okay, so these are the people who will say that, okay, I like the practices of Hinduism where they are just having the freedom of respecting other religion as well, but they practice and they are this particular ritual they have which have positive energy by which they keep these negative energy away. But at the same time, I like the western concept in which people also enjoy the life. Okay, in which people also have fun. So sometime having a wine is also good thing, right? And getting something from Hinduism, getting something from maybe Sikhism, from Buddhism, maybe something of Christianity, right? Maybe other religion stuff. And then at the same time, they want to combine Eastern and Western philosophies and create something hybrid, something new, right? Which is not bad actually, because they just want to create something new, which is, that's how they think, right? Also, these people can be like, with Rahu in the ninth house, it can make you someone who is like, okay, I like this part of their culture, I like this thing of their culture, this religion have this good thing, so I will take it in my life. So that's how they do it, right? Which is also kind of a cool idea, I guess. Right? And actually the people who have Rahu influence a lot, or Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, they will feel inspired with these ideas. Okay, they will really like your ideas who are in the Rahu Mahadasha, who are rebellious, because the people who have a lot of influence of Rahu in the Lagna, they will get they agree with you whatever you tell them. Or even Rahu in the ninth or fifth house, Lagna house, they will love. They will say, yeah, you are right, that's how the life should be. But the people who don't have these placement, they will say, what the hell are you talking about, mate? So that is the difference. uh, then you will also see with Rahu in the ninth house, uh, your spouse can be foreigner. Okay, because what it's See, for that we have to see other thing as well. For that, full horoscope consultation is required to see the big, like how your nature appearance or how the spouse will be when we get married. So you can purchase consultation. Links are in comment section and description. But what I am trying to tell you, when Rahu is in the ninth house, so naturally you are inclined towards the foreign stuff. So maybe you just travel abroad and you find a girl there and settle there. That can also possible. So spouse can be someone like that, or maybe spouse is spiritual, or maybe someone of different background or different belief system, that can be seen. Marriage can come due to long distance traveling, due to education, due to higher education, travel, that can trigger marriage. Your partner can be a guru, coach, philosopher, teacher, that can be seen. Also, you will see your spouse, can be someone who will try to control you, who will try to uh, uh, guide you, that can also be seen. This combination can even support foreign intercultural marriage, as I mentioned earlier. But for that, we have to see other placement as well. But because Rahu from the ninth house aspect the Lagna, so even the mind of the person is attracted towards foreign stuff. That's why I said that. But we have to see other things as well, as I mentioned. Okay, if you want consultation, links are in comment section and description. You can purchase from there. Also, you will see spouse can be educated as well with this. Okay, definitely you will have freedom need in your marriage. Okay, too much control, from both sides, from your side or your spouse side, could create problem in marriage. It also show the chances that when Rahu is in the ninth house, your spouse may travel a lot, or maybe someone who is something related to traveling background, or they may like to do a lot of pilgrimage, tourism related work, travel related work. Also, I would say when you have Rahu in the ninth house, you will see that you will feel maybe that your spouse is someone who is like a soulmate from your past life. Maybe that you feel like my spouse is my soulmate and I will meet her in foreign land, or you feel that she or he is living in foreign land. That kind of a thought process it can give you, right? Then also with Rahu in the ninth house, it can make you teacher of any kind, like school teacher, or even any kind of a teacher of astrology or anything. It can make you a professor. Okay, if nothing, then it can even make you teacher. You see, nowadays a lot of girls are teaching Russian language online, English language online, French language online, German language online on Instagram and YouTube. So that could also it make you, because Rahu is literally a foreign language and ninth house teacher, so you can teach that. Professor, preacher, author, astrologer. Okay, even you can even do something related to spiritual and philosophical domains with this Rahu in the ninth house. Rahu in the ninth house also show that education, or especially I would say ninth house is higher education. So higher education may be disrupted or take place in foreign based university, or even in foreign land, or you could follow unconventional academic path like break in education, or maybe you like to take gaps. But for that we have to see other placements as well. But still there are very strong chances of that. Maybe higher education taking in foreign land or foreign university or something, foreign element. There's going to be a strong dharma to guide others. Okay, so maybe you can even later in your life become a mentor, teacher, coach. So this is now in the ninth house. You can also find in the people. You see, there are certain people who love foreign travel. So let's say they travel a lot, they do extensively traveling to foreign land, and after a certain age of their life, they start to become a teacher, where or a mentor or a consultant, where they guide people, where they take people. Like for an example, there's a travel vlogger who traveled to all the countries, and then later in his age, he or she decided to start a consultation services in which she is helping or he is helping someone regarding traveling questions, taking 30-minute session, charging some fees. That can be seen here, or any kind of a guidance you can provide with this Rahu in the ninth house. Relationship with your father when Rahu is in the ninth house, it can be very complex stuff. I have seen Rahu in the ninth house can even give you stepfather as well. Sometime at kid level, I have seen certain people who are in their late 30s. They told me, many people who have Rahu in the ninth house, they told me that when they were child, their father is gone, or maybe separated, different reasons. but they have a stepfather now. But if you have to see other placement as well, of course, but I'm just giving you one example. Also, uh, relationship with, even if father is there, relationship can be very complex. Absence of father possible, or father try to dominate them, they don't like it. Father have health issues, maybe they have to become the father of their father like father have some problem due to which they have to do the role of the father. So yeah. um then success from the teaching guiding can be possible, so they can be a YouTuber where they are teaching certain things, selling courses. Foreign workshop can be possible. Okay, so let's say you are teaching something to a foreigner, seen to many foreigners. Also, you will see that you can attract foreign mentors, foreign coaches in your life. These are the people who, when study from their own country gurus, they feel like, what the hell this guy is teaching. And when they have a foreign teacher, they are like, wow, he is amazing, she is amazing, right? Because they are destined to learn from them. So that can be seen. And one more thing, Rahu in the ninth house, your luck get activated in foreign land. Definitely, luck in foreign land activation very strong. Okay, or luck get activated due to you going to some spiritual place, pilgrimage. Okay, definitely you will see that. And Rahu can even give globally success as well, global fame as well. Okay, but although Rahu in the ninth house, be careful regarding blindly following someone. Learn from everyone, but do not blindly follow anyone when you have Rahu in the ninth house, because you can even get fake gurus. Okay, so be careful. Um, Also, with Rahu in the ninth house, it is like, see, ninth house is like a temple as well. Just for an example, because it's a dharma stan. So, although it's a Brahma stan, it's also seen as the center of your home. So it's like foreign fire burning, a foreign flame is burning in a temple. This is the kind of a placement this is. Okay, so what's going to happen is that there are certain remedy that you can do. Okay, I would like to tell you. First remedy is, do not disrespect your father or any guru like figure. If you don't agree with them, most likely you don't agree with them, because you have different opinion, right? Different opinions in comparison to your father or gurus. So simple, you just maybe try to do different stuff. That's fine. Don't argue with them. Don't try to fight with them. This is the first remedy, because the more you disrespect them, the more this Rahu is going to give you trouble. Then donate religious book. Okay, and if you can help your teacher, any teacher financially, if they need it, try to help them at any stage in your life. If you find that, okay, later in your life you have a lot of money, you become successful, and there is a school teacher or a college teacher who is struggling, you can help them. This is really a great remedy here. Also, if you donate religious book, you purchase Bhagavad Gita, okay, or any book of any religion, whichever you can, and you just donate those books to maybe people, okay, who can read it. That's really a great idea actually. Also, one more remedy here is feed birds every day, especially on Saturday, right? Especially on Saturday, feed birds. If you can do it on every day, excellent. Okay, great remedy. And if you have to choose one bird, then choose crow, cowway. In India, crows are easily available. Okay, so you can feed birds, and especially if you can feed crows, right? It's excellent. And never skip feeding them on Saturday, because on Saturday feeding crows is an excellent remedy for this. Also, what you can do, make sure that wherever you do spiritual stuff in your home, near that area is clean. Okay, and the east direction of your home must be clean. Try to make your home clean, right? Make it as much clean as you can. Declutter everything in your home. Also, one great remedy, as I mentioned earlier, of Rahu is to, whenever you are going to a public place where there is someone cleaning toilet, like a sweeper, whether it's a girl or a boy cleaning toilet, whether you are going on airport or metro station or train station, wherever the hell where they are cleaning, always give money, tip them the toilet cleaner. Believe me, it's a miraculous remedy. You tip to the waiters, right? You just believe me. You give tips to the toilet cleaners. These what you called as sweepers. So let's say you are going to airport, you are just about to take the flight. I can tell you this remedy can literally save your life. Right? This is the most powerful remedy of Rahu, that whenever you find someone who is cleaning toilets, they are the sweepers, you give them whatever you can. You have $10, $5, give them. You have 100, you have maybe 100 pound, 50 pound, 1 pound, 2 pound, 5 pound, depending upon how much money you have. You can give them whatever you can afford. Give them €5, €2, €10, whatever you can afford. Give them 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, whatever you can afford, depending upon the country you are. Give them your currency, right? In the country you are. It's an excellent remedy for Rahu, right? Believe me, this remedy can save a lot. I'm just telling you, it's a very powerful remedy. Okay? And never lie on the name of dharma. Okay? By taking the name of religion, do not scam someone. Even you should never scam someone, but especially on the name of religion, don't do anything negative. Okay? Worshipping goddess Durga is an excellent remedy here. Rahu in the 9th house. Okay? And whenever you can get opportunity, visit spiritual places. Okay? Religious places. Go to places like India, in the Rishikesh or Haridwar, and take a bath in the river Ganga, regardless of your religion. It's an excellent remedy for Rahu in the 9th house, and there is a reason why. And if you see in the Rishikesh, the river is very clean, right? By the way, it's a very good water there in Rishikesh. Beautiful, clean water you find there. It's excellent. People even do river rafting there nowadays, right? Haridwar, Rishikesh, you take bath in the river Ganga. It's an excellent remedy. The moment you do that, you will feel wow. Okay, you will feel wow. My mind is very relaxed. And the people who live nearby that place, you can do it whenever you can. Maybe do it every month. It's an excellent remedy for your Rahu. In fact, I would say taking bath at those places, Rishikesh, Haridwar in Ganga, it's excellent. Because it's going to give you all the positive result. Even if you feel depression or problem, you just start to do that. That will balance your moon, Rahu, everything. Okay. Generally, the destiny over here with Rahu in the 9th house to become a global teacher, someone who is a truth seeker. Okay, you will see that. Also, they will get happiness through some kind of a traveling, learning. Okay. So yeah, these are the things you will see, and foreign travels could become very important in their life when you have Rahu in the 9th house. So yeah, if you want personal consultation or purchase courses, links are in comment section as well as description. Okay, now let's talk about Rahu in the 10th house. So before I move forward, Rahu in the 10th house is considered to be very powerful, okay? It is said that whoever have Rahu in the 10th house, they literally have the control of the world, right? So it's a very powerful placement in general. Okay, 10th house Rahu. If this Rahu is also joined by Sun, then these people, you will see, can somehow enter into politics. They will do a lot of, there's going to be ups and downs, but in a way it's a massive fame combination as well. Especially if Sun conjunct with this Rahu. And even Rahu itself in the 10th house is good. But yes, there could be some problem as well, but positive side is it can even make you the very big politician, prime minister, president level tak it can take you, right? But it can give you certain issues related to health, like backbone related issues. Okay, but yeah, as of now, let's discuss Rahu in the 10th house. First of all, 10th house represent what? 10th house is our karma, profession, social image, government, okay, authority, achievement. It's our profession house, right? Then what is Rahu? Illusion, hunger, fame. Rahu is smoke. Rahu is mirage effect. Rahu is desire for status. Rahu is any kind of a desire, unconventional path, foreigners are also seen by Rahu. Then Rahu in the 10th house, what could be the main theme of your life? Okay, then I would like to tell you with Rahu in the 10th house, your main theme of life is going to be fame, status, social approval. Before social approval become obsession with Rahu in the 10th house. Okay, even if it costs inner peace, no problem. Such people will get obsessed with fame and society status. Here Rahu in the 10th house show that your karmic agenda is going to be to learn how to handle power, how to handle ambition and recognition with responsibility. Okay, your true success lie in the balance of your outer world fame and inner peace. With Rahu in the 10th house, you are born to stand out in the public eye. Okay? Whether you want it or not, society watches you. Because Rahu in the 10th house, now you are definitely in the public eye. You will see these are the people, like even if they are not famous, they just don't have other good combination. Even if they are living in a society, in a colony, in the colony somehow they get like they get noticed, right? People will notice them. Okay, they will be in public eye. Although Rahu in the 10th house, so definitely they will have the desire for fame. But you will see that it will make them, Rahu in the 10th house will make you very highly ambitious. Okay, you are the kind of a person who want to rise to the top. You want to gain fame, power, recognition. That's naturally seen. Okay, definitely these people can even take unconventional career path like politics, media, tech, occult, foreign affairs. Okay, that can be seen. Attraction to government, politics, law, naturally. Okay, because Rahu is here. Rahu love position and power, and they can even take different paths for it, by hook or by crook. They want to reach at that powerful position. You will see that with Rahu in the 10th house. By the way, Rahu in the 10th house can also be found in the people who are like, these mafias who have the power, but it's like underworld power. So yeah, that can also be seen. They are the one who are willing to break rules for the success, right? Ethics can be compromised, but they want to achieve something. You will see that with Rahu in the 10th house. Okay. I'm laughing a little bit because I hope the people who have Rahu in the 10th house, they internally know out, like, see, I don't care what they show, but internally Rahu in the 10th house, these are the people. Let's say college election is going on. There are certain country, I don't know about your country, but college election go on in many countries. So let's say college election is going on. So in a college election, these are the people who have Rahu in the 10th house. They create conspiracy against their competitor who is standing against them in election, so that the competitor somehow get defamed or something happen that people will not vote for him. So they do some negative stuff against the competitor. Maybe they will create propaganda or something just to win, right? So they are very cunning people actually. They can do anything to achieve what they want to, right? And especially if this Rahu has other influence. Although I've also seen Rahu in the 10th house, and let's say if Sun is placed in the first house, or let's say, especially if Sun in the first house or with Jupiter certain placement, then it's totally different. Because if Sun is there, then the person become a good nature person. Then he might not able to lie, or she might not able to lie. They become very, even Leo ascendant with Sun there, they become kind of a very good person. So then it's really hard for them to take the negative path of Rahu. And Rahu here without cunningness in the 10th house will not going to give you success, right? So yeah, that could be exception, but mostly you will find these things what I told you. Okay. Fame can come suddenly in their life. Okay, especially during Rahu or Saturn Dasha. You will see that. Even during Antar Dasha, they can experience something like that. Okay. And one crazy thing, reputation can be built overnight. Like for an example, overnight they become, the party select them to become some big minister of their state, let's say. Okay, and then what's going to happen after some time, maybe a couple of years, there is some kind of a defamation against them, and boom, then they have to tackle that. Like Rahu in the 10th house can even make these people workaholic. Okay, so success become addiction for them. You will also see this. Also, I've seen Rahu in the 10th house. It's very interesting position, because Rahu in the 10th house, even if this guy or a girl is a normal employee in a normal job, you see, somehow I always see that they always complain to me that I don't know what the hell is there in my chart. There are people in my office, certain people who literally come in the morning, and in the evening they go like even before the office time somehow, and they spend full day just by having fun and very less work. But I don't know what the hell is in my chart, but that all the officers, somehow everyone just tell me that, hey, can you do this for me, can you do that for me? I have to do a lot of work. I don't know why. I have no rest in my life. I have to do work, or even on holiday I get a lot of calls, right? Right, it's crazy. Because Rahu in the 10th house, definitely that energy, you understand, Rahu is the main energy, it's in the 10th house of profession. So it's constantly taking your focus there. So these people have to work a lot in their life. Okay, it can make them workaholic, or it can force them to become workaholic. I've also seen they deep down could have some fear of failure, which drive them to work, or I would rather say to overwork, to obsess about the work. Okay, although it's an excellent placement if you are an entrepreneur, if you are into business, if you are into import export, foreign related business, if you are into social media, YouTuber, Instagrammer, TikToker, any kind of a public figure, you are someone who is like into film industry, it's an excellent placement, right? If your somehow sun is also strong, then definitely you can get sun, Saturn, you can also get fame, and with Saturn it can make you politics as well, right? Politician. So yeah, you will see that. If this Rahu is getting support of Sun Saturn, definitely you will see a lot of success. It is also good if you are into the field of information technology, acting, foreign trade, aviation industry. Yeah, it can even make people, I would say, maybe pilot. Okay, 10th from the moon, if Rahu, which means moon, if you're there in Lagna in 10th house, you have Rahu. Such people could also be into flight attendants, air hostess, pilot. These combination I've seen, aviation industry, or someone famous in media. Okay. Also, I've seen maybe Rahu in the 10th house can attract hidden enemies at work. I've also seen that. Then Rahu in the 10th house. Your spouse may come from high status family. That can possible. Right? Or maybe I could say at least maybe, although we have to see other things as well, but your spouse can be someone who could be little bit better than you. Okay, but although we have to see other placement as well, for that horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description. But generally this Rahu can indicate towards that. For that we have to see 8th house and 7th house, other things as well, and your Venus. Or your spouse can also be very career oriented. Okay. Sometimes this Rahu can even delay marriage because of their career. Not every time, but sometime. Okay. Also, I have seen because of their profession, or because they are so obsessed with their work, or they are so forced by their profession, their marriage life can sometime get compromised, or the attention the marriage need, they are not able to give it. Okay. So yeah, that can be seen. Sometimes these people can even, I have seen these people can even use their spouse to be a ladder to reach some kind of a success, because they are obsessed. Wherever Rahu is in our chart, we are infinitely obsessed about that thing. So their Rahu is not in the 5th house of love affair, or not in the 7th house of marriage. Their Rahu is in the 10th house of career. So their obsession is career. For getting success, recognition, fame, they can use anything, even marriage as well. So yeah, that can also be seen. So that's why sometimes the Rahu in the 10th house can give you a partner who could be a little bit, who could help you in some way in your career, or maybe let's say someone who is like a famous person, public figure, or maybe someone who had follower on Instagram, etc. Nowadays that can be seen, right? Sometimes I've also seen sometimes that these people with Rahu in the 10th house can hide their relationship or marry secretly. Okay, especially if let's say this Rahu is in the nakshatra of Ashlesha, or in the nakshatra of Sadbisha, then they could try to do something secretly, and especially Dasha Nardasha is also operating. Okay. Then definitely these guys are attracted to the partner who have more authority, who have fame. So you will see they get attracted towards them. See, when Rahu is in the 10th house, whether the spouse will help you to kind of a rise publicly, or with the spouse you will see some kind of a downfall. That can also be seen here. Okay. Sometime I've also seen that if they are into career related to people and media, then definitely spouse can help them in managing their PR. Right? Spouse can help in managing their PR, their image, their branding, etc. I have also seen that. Also, you will see, um, if they get married with someone who is emotionally balanced, grounded, and supportive type of spouse, that's really a great idea. Okay, they could have a lot of complicated relationship with the authoritative figures in their bosses, etc., their father figures. Yeah, that can be seen. Okay, then, um, when you have Rahu in the 10th house, you also have Ketu in the 4th house on other hands, right? So what's going to happen is that there is always this, I would say, it's constant struggle going on in their life. On one way, their focus is on towards outer success, recognition, fame, to have their authority, dominance. On the other hand, the 4th house Ketu is saying you are lacking inner peace. Internally, something is struggling. So, yeah, that is also seen over here. Although Rahu in the 10th house can also be considered a king without a crown. Yes, you are a king, but you are not officially the king with like who is sitting on his throne with the crown and with the rituals. You are just a king of your own, right? Who don't have the crown on the head. But yes, still you are a king. Okay. So, some remedy I would like to recommend with Rahu in the 10th house. Rahu in the 10th house, you should always help and give food to the blind people whenever you can, especially on Saturday. Okay, if you, let's say, go to the place where there is blind people, you give them food on Saturday. If you can do it whenever you can, but best day is Saturday. If you do every day, that's excellent, but at least do it on Saturday. Every Saturday, start to help blind people, give them food to eat. It's an excellent remedy. Respect your mother, okay, and avoid emotional manipulation of anyone. Okay. Then one excellent remedy of Rahu I also told in my other videos is whenever you are going to any public places, you are going to airports, you are going to trains, you are going to train station, anywhere, you just go to the toilet and you find, let's say, a sweeper there cleaning. Mostly you find in airport someone is cleaning. If you give tip to them, you give tip to the waiters, believe me, listen what I'm saying. You give tip, you give some money to the people who are cleaning toilets. It's an excellent remedy. You give them whatever you can afford. You make whatever money, you give them £5, €5, $6, $10, $15, $20, $100, whatever you earn according to that, whatever you can afford. Let's say you afford only $5, give them $5 tip. You are flying internationally, give them $5, $10, something what you have. If you are, let's say, as per your country, give them whatever you can afford. In India, you can give 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 200 rupees, whatever you can afford. Give them. Okay. So, depending upon your country and currency, give them whatever you can to the people who are cleaning toilets. I'm telling you, this is a miraculous remedy. Giving them tips to these people who are cleaning toilets, these sweepers, it can save you from lot of problems, lot of. Both personal and professional, health wise, everything. Even from legal dispute it can save you. Even from accident it can save you. It's an excellent remedy, I'm telling you. So yeah, you should do it actually. It can save you from scandal and a lot of other problems, right? Also, worshipping goddess Durga is again an excellent remedy here. Okay. And be careful, these people who have Rahu in the 10th house, it can give you a tendency where you will over promise something and under deliver. Like for an example, you take some money and you promise, oh, I will give you this product and that product, this service, that service. You give 10, 20 different service, you tell them. And when the time of delivering the service, you are providing them one or two maybe. So they will definitely say, what the hell is this, right? So you should not do that. Otherwise, this Rahu will give negative result. Okay. Here, the purpose of life is definitely going to serve the society through your work. Fame is just a tool, not the goal. Remember, with Rahu in the 10th house, your fame is a tool. Right? So yeah. This is what Rahu in the 10th house do. If you want consultation or purchase courses, links are given in the comment section and description. Let's talk about Rahu in the 11th house. Okay. So when Rahu Dev is placed in your 11th house, so See, 11th house represent your desire, gain, network circle, friends, social network, your elder sibling, your fulfillment of desire, most importantly, is again 11th house. 11th house is the house of large organization and your daily income. Okay, that is also 11th house. And what is Rahu? Rahu is obsession, illusion, anything which is related to foreign, different culture, different religion, futuristic thinking, artificial intelligence, breaking the custom, tradition, norms, right? Breaking tradition, that is also Rahu. So, and also expansion at any cost, that is also Rahu. Okay. Uh, Now, what's going to happen when this Rahu is placed into the 11th house? So, you will see that your primary theme of life with this Rahu in the 11th house is going to be obsession with social validation. Okay. And you will also see that fulfillment of big desire and futuristic vision is also going to be there when Rahu is there in your 11th house. First of all, Rahu in the 11th house will make you extremely ambitious person. Okay, these people, or I would say you who have Rahu in the 11th house, you want big success, you want luxurious lifestyle, you want elite social circle. Definitely 11th house Rahu wants. See, Rahu is infinite, Rahu is infinity. Wherever in which house it's going to sit, it want to achieve things infinite times related to that house. And 11th house represent what? It is your income. So for money wise, you will see these people can, if let's say, I'm not talking about some benefic influence like Jupiter etc here, but if let's say Rahu is there, definitely these guys will, these boys or girls are one who can even, they would like to make money or build their empire of money by hook or by crook. They can take any path. I have seen. Okay, also I've seen when Rahu is there in the 11th house, they get a lot of offers like to under the table income offer. They get a lot depending upon which department they are or what is their profession. They get a lot of offer. Now whether they reject it or accept it, that depend upon them. Okay, actually that Jupiter decide that, because Jupiter make you morally correct. Okay, if Jupiter is well placed, right, then they might not accept that, or otherwise if they are into these things, then of course they will accept that, because Rahu in the 11th house definitely try to give them money by any means. So I have seen Rahu in the 11th house make them kind of a very ambitious person. Okay, very ambitious these guys are in a way of the fulfillment of their desire. So whatever their desire have, they would like to fulfill it at any cost. Okay, and these guys will have big desire, they have big dreams, ambitions. I want to do this, I want to achieve that, I want to have a big car, big home with such a swimming pool. So that kind of a thing you will see. Okay, and depending upon what is the person's status, he could have a different level of dreams, right? So but yeah, generally you will see with Rahu in the 11th house, they don't get fail in life. Okay, early there may be struggle, but ultimately they will achieve a lot of, I would say, money and success. Definitely there will be there at some point in their life. Manifestation of big dream will definitely possible. Okay, when this Rahu support them, definitely somehow or other it will take them to the heights of their career. Okay, so yeah, whatever their dreams are, they somehow try to reach there, and Rahu will help them here. Rahu in the 11th house. Also, but I have seen, see, 11th house Rahu is all about obsession regarding achievements. So I have seen, no matter even if this guy becomes the CEO of company, he still feel like, or she still feel like, no, that's not enough, because the hunger is always there. Like I have seen the people with Rahu in the 11th house, they would like to live their home. Okay, let's say he's in a bank and they would like to live there, he would like to live near home, near his parents, right, and near the place where he have home. But then a promotion offer come, first he reject. He thought like, if I get a promotion in bank, they will do my transfer, they will change my location to some other state or very far away. But then this Rahu hit their brain, and then Rahu forced them to take promotion, because then the thought come, but if I don't do it, then I will not grow, and promotion give me more authority, promotion give me more money. So that kind of a thought is there. So definitely they will take promotion. Okay, you will see that they will work for it and they will get it. So they always, definitely, even if their currently their thought is not there to grow higher, this Rahu will give them desire, take them higher. Okay. Sometime this Rahu definitely give them in unethical ways. Rahu also bring unethical opportunities, right? And if let's say their planets are very bad placed, then Rahu in the 11th house people can also cheat sometime to win. I mean, they do unethical practices as well if it's very malefically placed. Okay, but of course, even with those unethical stuff, they can make a lot of money. You see, most of the rich people in the world, they all do something. Uh, of course, you can't become rich by just by doing normal stuff. So they always do some sort of, because without Rahu you cannot become super rich, right? So Rahu is all about unethical activities. So definitely, like giving bribes to the government people. You see, in every country they do it on the higher level. Okay, you know what I am talking about. People even in USA, you see these people who support uh, like president in their campaign, etc. What are they doing? Rich businessmen. They are doing it so that they can get favor. Okay, in return. Do you think they are really stupid that they are giving billions of dollars or millions of dollars for the president campaign? Why they are giving? They are giving because if this guy become president, he will give us favor, right? He will give our company favor and contract. That is why they are doing, right? So as simple as that. And that is what Rahu in the 11th house talk about. Should have to anyhow, right, make things in your favor, right? But yeah, in a positive way, this Rahu definitely can give you good stuff. But I would say that don't try to do some negative stuff, right? Do not create problem for others. Okay. That's what I still say. Although Rahu in the 11th house, you will get a lot of opportunity to make money under the table. Definitely, this will give you. You will also see Rahu in the 11th house attract powerful or unusual friends. Okay, like they could have foreigners as their friend, some VIP people, tech people, rebels. Okay, although one astrologer once told me, he's not famous, he's a very knowledgeable, that he told me, you can let me know in the comment section, that if you have Rahu in the 11th house, you will see such person could have friend who are poor sometime, and who could be low class people also, if Rahu is there in the 11th house. And low class people, poor people can also be their friend, who could even ask them for money, right? But today day and age, I would also say that Rahu in the 11th house can even give you foreigners as your friend. So you can write in the comment if you have low class people or your friend ask for money, if you have Rahu in the 11th house. Low class, I mean, I'm not saying trying to disrespect anyone, but I'm trying to say maybe they are earning less money. Okay, they are very normal people and you have high status, that can be seen. Okay, but yeah, this can in a way can attract foreigner etc as well, right? Sometimes this Rahu, if you are working related to social media, can even give you, depending upon other factor, fame as well, and can give you good amount of follower as well. Okay, this Rahu can be good if you are doing things related to foreign land, technology, artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, innovation, and they will definitely do speculation, stock market stuff, multi level marketing. These things, these people can also get involved into. Okay. Then sudden rise in the fame can also possible. Sudden rise in money can possible. They can earn from things like stock market. I have seen that can also possible, especially during Rahu Dasha Antardasha. Okay. Sometime there, I've also seen they get deceived or cheated by their friends as well. So you have to be careful. Their friend could create problem for them sometime, especially if Jupiter is also associated with this Rahu in the 11th house. Okay. And I've also seen these guys who have Rahu in the 11th house, they use other people to climb social ladder. Okay. So yeah, that can also be seen. Then Rahu in the 11th house give you a powerful manifestation ability. Okay. You will definitely see, especially when Rahu is placed in the nakshatra like Sadbisha, Dhanishta in the 11th house, or even I would say Purvabhadrapada, your manifestation is going to be strong. In this case, generally, if you have Rahu in the 11th house, you should always dream big. You should always think about like use those law of attraction vision board, like I have this car, this big home, whatever you want. Okay, your manifestation can be very powerful here. Okay, although one advice here is I would like to give you is, from your selfish dreams you should later change to the something in which you are contributing to society. Like for an example, even if you want to make a lot of money, etc., that's a good thing, but always think about how you can benefit society. That is a very good remedy also. Okay, here with Rahu in the 11th house. Also you will see they could have I would say this could even give you maybe one or two heartbreak as well, or maybe one unsuccessful or two unsuccessful love affairs it can give you. Okay, sometime Rahu in the 11th house, your spouse can come through maybe friends, maybe online platform, social circles, or maybe through your parents social circle, that can also be seen. Okay, partner maybe not 100%, but maybe very social, very popular also, or maybe involved in some kind of a public work. Okay, but yeah, marriage can involve some kind of power dynamics. Like for an example, maybe your spouse father can be some influential person a little bit in comparison to you status wise, that can possible. Okay, then because from the 11th house, Rahu 7th aspect fall on the 7th house, so it can possible that spouse can be, not sure, but can be from something different, like foreigner, or like something is different, although it's a rare thing, because for that we have to see other placement as well. Okay, and also Rahu in the 11th house is about desire fulfillment, so it only happen when you have a desire. Okay, and if we have to see other placement of 7th, 9th, etc., for that full horoscope consultation is required. Links are given in the description if you want to purchase. Okay, also you will see that I've also seen spouse can be unconventional or tax savvy sometime. Okay, spouse can be clever as well, right? Then sometime if this Rahu is working in a negative way, then your partner can become too much ambitious of achieving like their dreams, and trying to use this relationship as a transactional relationship bond. That can also be seen only if it's working in a negative way. Okay, generally with Rahu in the 11th house, you need a partner who grounds you emotionally. So water or earth sign partner are ideal for you. Okay, Rahu in the 11th house in a positive way can also give you a spouse who can be a little bit spiritual, right? Who could be working for non-profit or somehow for society, could doing some good work. Okay, that can be seen. Rahu in the 11th house, you can have some kind of a karmic baggage with your elder sibling. Okay, you will see that very karmic relationship with the elder sibling. Okay, if you have an elder sibling and you have Rahu in the 11th house, it can even give you struggle with them, right? That can be seen, because Rahu will definitely going to harm at least some signification. It's a malefic planet, so 11th house is elder sibling, create problem with them, problem with your friends. Okay, maybe friend create some problem. Sometime this guy with Rahu in the 11th house, or this girl with Rahu in the 11th house, they try to join some secret groups, secret organization, or elite groups. Okay, maybe political group, maybe occult, maybe spiritual organization, right? These people can even go to the, like for an example, there is Holi festival, Diwali festival. On that, when you distribute those sweets, those gifts, so these are the people who may go to the politicians and they would like to distribute those sweets so that they can get like good links with those people, or also they can even get these gifts as well, depending upon their position. I've also seen that. In the 11th house also show that you will definitely have unpredictable gains in your life, but sometimes you will see some of your friend could be very dangerous for you, who may even defame you, who may cheat you, betray you. So you have to be careful from your friends. Okay, if Rahu is horribly placed, then it can give you growth through speculation, but it can even give you big losses through speculation as well. Here you can also do here's some remedies I would like to recommend you. If you find some disabled people, any kind of a person who have any disability, help them in any way, food, money, whatever you can. Okay. uh, Avoid taking things for free from your friends. If you have habit of taking free things from your friends, some people have this, taking free things from the friends, you should avoid that. Okay. One great remedy for your Rahu, I always tell you, is that whenever you are going to a airport or you are going to a train station, you find toilet cleaners, which means sweepers cleaning the toilet, whether it's a lady or a man, you definitely have to tip them. You tip waiters, right, in the restaurant. You just listen to me what I'm telling you. Whenever you try to start giving this tip to the sweepers in the bathroom, right, who are cleaning toilets in airports, trains, at public places, I can tell you this is miraculous remedy of Rahu. You are going to take a flight, you find a you are going to toilet airport and you find someone cleaning the toilet, you give them tip whatever you can, $5, $10, $20, whatever you can, depending upon how much money you have. Maybe give $100 if you have a lot of money, right? If you don't have, give $5, $2, $10, whatever you can. Give €5, €10, give 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 200 rupees, 1000 rupees, whatever you can, right? Depending upon how much ability God had given you. Okay, if you can give 50 rupees, $2, $10, $5, just give it. Okay, no problem. The point is you have to give, right? That is really good. When you do it, definitely you will see that Rahu will protect you, because ultimately you are just connecting the signification, right? So yeah, anyway, helping the sweepers is really a great idea, and especially when you are going somewhere on public places, giving these, right? See, whichever country you are in that country currency, you give them the tip. So you are traveling to India, give them Indian rupees. You are traveling to USA or other countries, give them US dollars. You are in Europe, give them euro. Okay. You are in Thailand, give them Thai baht. Right. You are in Singapore, give them Singaporean dollar. Simple. Help them. Okay. You are in Indonesia, give them Indonesian rupees. Right. This is how it works. You are in UK, give them British pound. Simple. This is a very effective remedy. You won't believe how powerful this remedy is. Also, with Rahu in the 11th house, avoid any over promising in social circle. Okay? Otherwise, it will harm your reputation. Do not over promise things. Okay? Always try to help people, right? Without expecting anything in return. It's a very good remedy here. Okay? Rahu in the 11th house, always avoid joining such kind of a shady and bad network where they are showing you quick money making schemes, right? Avoid that. Rahu, when placed in the 11th house, you are naturally born to influence society through your innovation and large network. Okay, yet definitely your sole purpose is to help humanity. Okay, to fulfill people, to fulfill someone, to help someone to fulfill their desire is definitely what you will see. Is definitely what this Rahu in the 11th house talk about. This is what you see when Rahu is placed in the 11th house. If you want consultations or if you want to purchase courses, links are given in the comment section and description. Now Rahu in the 12th house. When first of all, what does 12th house represent? 12th house is the house of losses, isolation, moksha, foreign land, hospital, asylum, jail, spiritual liberation, hidden enemies, subconscious mind, expenses. This is all 12th house, foreign lands, right? Then what is Rahu? Rahu is obsession, foreigners, illusions, someone who's of different from us, right? Shadow hunger, taboo things, unorthodox experience, all these things is Rahu. So now when Rahu is there in the 12th house, definitely you will see that with this Rahu in the 12th house, Rahu here longs to lose itself. Okay? In fantasy, sexual pleasures, because 12th house is bed pleasures, right? Meditation, foreign lands, or mystical unknown. Okay, Rahu in the 12th house show great potential for spiritual awakening, especially after the age of 30 or during Rahu Mahadasha. Attraction to occult, tantra, astral projection, hidden knowledge can be seen. Dreams are intense, vivid, often prophetic. Okay. Um, Also, with Rahu in the 12th house, you may have past life, you may have past life vows of isolation, monastic life, spiritual work, right? With Rahu in the 12th house, there will be unconscious desire to escape the worldly responsibility that can be seen. With Rahu in the 12th house, you will also see this person will have karma from past lives comes through institution like hospital, ashram, prison. Maybe they could do something related to these things. Definitely, most definitely, Rahu in the 12th house play, I would say, foreign land definitely play a very huge role in their life somehow. Okay, whether it's a positive or negative, right? Um, Many time if other planets are also there supporting, then these guys even get married in foreign lands, right? That can also possible because Rahu in the 12th house, wherever Rahu sit, person feel obsessed about those house related matter. So when Rahu is there in the 12th house, definitely if Dashantar Dasha hit, these guys will definitely get obsessed with the foreign travels, foreign lands. Okay, so Rahu will try to take them there. Okay, they may feel very disconnected from their culture, homeland, or at least they can criticize their things, right? Because they want to move out. Okay, always thinking about going somewhere else, right? Um, Rahu in the 12th house can, I have also seen, like it can even give you thoughts of liberation. I want to achieve moksha in life. These are the people who talks a lot about moksha. Okay, because if it's giving the spiritual angle, of course it depends upon which sign and which planets are at place, so respecting all that stuff. So it can even give you feelings of moksha, like I want to achieve moksha, such things that such people say. Okay, losses in their life teach them a lot, right? And as I mentioned earlier, spouse can be not necessarily, but spouse can be someone living in distant places, foreign places, or maybe spouse can be, even if from same country, same religion, spouse can be spiritually aligned a little bit. Okay. Sometime I've also seen with Rahu in the 12th house, if let's say you have other placements as well, of course the full horoscope consultation is required, links are given in the description. But Rahu in the 12th house can even connect to your spouse when you are traveling in abroad, in foreign land, or maybe through online. That can be seen. Marriage come with a karmic load for these people. Okay, there will be a karmic load in the marriage. Okay, there will be past life depth. Okay, spiritual test that can be there in the marriage. Spouse could have certain uh, illness, or I would say feeling of isolation, or maybe sometime addictions as well. And yeah, Rahu in the 12th house, very strong possibility of these guys having some kind of a love affairs, right? Which is secret, because 12th house is bed pleasure and Rahu is there. So Rahu always loves to, Rahu is infinity. It's infinite energy. So 12th house of bed pleasure, Rahu always look for opportunity. Okay. And if this Rahu is very afflicted, and then Venus is also afflicted and Jupiter is also not well placed, then these guys can even go to the prostitutes, right? Sometime. Okay. Not for all everyone, but yeah, for certain people, if other things are there, then they can visit. Because it can possible that they are not able to feel satisfied, or at least having some kind of other affair with other type of women's, right? Where they fulfill their sexual desires, because maybe with their partner they are not able to satisfy due to any reason. There can be number of reasons, right? So then they will visit such women's or such places where they can satisfy their sexual needs. um Sometimes their marriage could also happen in secluded places, or maybe at temple, spiritual retreat, ashram. That can be possible. Doing marriage in a different way, simple way, or at a spiritual way. Very okay. Sometime I've also seen with Rahu in the 12th house, your partner can be emotionally little bit mysterious kind of a person. But of course, we have to see Dara Karka, 7th Lord, placement, nakshatras, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, all that stuff. But still, and if you want consultation, obviously links are in the comment section description. Strong sexual fantasy. Definitely these people will have. In their mind, they could have different kind of a sexual fantasies. Um, Also, you will see, I've also seen with Rahu in the 12th house, they might feel like sometimes like they feel like I'm in a service in my marriage, okay? And sometimes their spouse could also be mystic, healer, okay? That can be seen. Whether they or their spouse could have interest in things like astrology, etc., right? Um, then your spouse could be someone who could help you in foreign travels or in some kind of a therapy that can be seen. I have also seen Rahu in the 12th house, like unavailable partner, like attraction to someone else's wife or attraction to the women which is living far away, which they cannot meet physically. Okay, such things are also I have seen with Rahu in the 12th house people. Then Rahu in the 12th house, it also show it is actually good for the people who would like to have career in foreign lands, or maybe people who are connected to the jail, like jail warden. Okay, jail related profession in isolated places. Like for an example, someone is living in isolated island. I again and again give examples of, let's say, Bali, and there they are sitting somewhere in the, like in the middle of a jungle in a beautiful home which they rented for 6 months, and they are working from there. So yeah, that can also be seen. Okay. um then it can also show success from behind the scenes work, like film, writing, research, metaphysics. That can also be seen. Okay. uh but Rahu in the 12th house, when the Dashantar Dasha operate, my god, their expenses can be huge and uncontrollable. Okay. I've also seen sometime they could face. They have to be careful while they are traveling, or maybe while traveling abroad. They could face a scam, etc. Like visiting at the places of Rahu, which is like casino. They get looted by the thugs, or let's say gangsters, right? So yeah, they have to be a bit cautious regarding that. Especially when Rahu is in the 12th house, Saturn is transiting over that, or maybe Rahu is transiting over that in the transit, then you have to be very careful. Sudden losses, getting scammed by people, right? That can be seen. And then Rahu in the 12th house can even give you secret enemies as well. And Rahu in the 12th house, people can even do unconventional work, okay, or maybe working at unconventional places. Okay, foreign setup, isolated offices, remote jobs, as I mentioned earlier, like let's say going to the, like a guy born in America and living in somewhere in the Bali, feeling peace there. Okay, because mental peace is he's getting there, not in USA, you know. So yeah, these things can also be seen. And Rahu in the 12th house can even, depending upon which yogas are there, can even show that you can work in hospital, jail, non-governmental organization, or monasteries as well. Okay. Rahu in the 12th house, whenever Dasha Antardasha of Ketu or Rahu is operate, you will also see that the enemies will be secretly working against you. Okay. The enemies will be secretly working against you. Right? That can also be seen. Rahu in the 12th house, definitely healing power through meditation, okay, through some kind of a therapy, or through traveling to some foreign land near beaches, they feel very healed. Okay. Rahu in the 12th house, you can consider is like a dragon in the ocean. Okay. So here you will see, I've also seen Rahu in the 12th house, people get haunted in the dreams, like they get scared in the dream, right? By like getting feeling of, or maybe they could get a dream of past life, or they could have certain subconscious fear also. I have also seen that. Now if I would like to talk about certain remedy that you can do with Rahu in the 12th house, Then I would like to tell you that donating, I would say, when there is a cold weather, okay, let's say the weather is cold somewhere, so donate black blanket, okay, to beggars, to poor people, especially on Saturday. It's a good remedy for you if you are feeling struggle. So donate some black blankets to the people, right, who need it. Avoid intoxicants and sleeping pills, okay, that is a good remedy. Then you have to donate to the blind people. Donate where blind people ashrams are there. Give food or money to the blind people. Help blind people in any way as you can. Seva of blind people is good for you. Serving blind people is good for you. Then you have to feed dogs. Always help dogs, especially if you have street dogs in India a lot. So there, the good thing for you is that you have so many street dogs who have no owners. Okay, and you just, if you give them food, definitely it's a great remedy. Okay, you can give any color dogs. Of course, they say black dog, this and this dog. I would say give it to any color dogs. Of course, praying to Goddess Durga is really a great remedy. So one remedy I would like to tell you, as I mentioned earlier, whenever you visit any airport or any train station or anywhere where there is a public toilet, okay, and you find the sweeper cleaning the toilet, anyone who is cleaning the toilet, who is a sweeper, of course, so you just give them a tip, whatever you can afford. Give them $10, $5, €5, £6, okay, 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, depending upon how much your pocket allow. Give them whatever you can. If you earn less, maybe give them $5, right? Give them $2, whatever you can afford, depending upon where you are. The country in which you are, you just give them in your currency, whatever you can afford. So give it and see the miracles. This is a very miraculous remedy. Believe me, you are flying for another country and giving this tip to to someone who is cleaning the toilet, sweeper, definitely can save you maybe the scam that is going to happen to you when you are reaching in that country. Believe me. So yeah, this is a very powerful remedy. Then I would also say, if you have Rahu in the 12th house, don't sleep facing southwest. Okay, don't sleep facing southwest. It triggers subconscious anxiety in you. Okay, so never sleep facing southwest. Do you understand what I said? Never sleep facing southwest, because if you do that and you have Rahu in the 12th house, it triggers subconscious anxiety. Okay. So be careful regarding fake gurus meeting in your life. Tantric practices doing yourself is not a good idea for you. If you are doing into certain ritual of tantra, so you need a proper teacher, a guide, a guru who will tell you how to do it. Okay, these things are very serious business, right? Once a person gets stuck in these things, it's really hard to come out. The people who do them, they always do it under the guidance of guru, because guru guide you how to do it. Okay, that's why you need a guru in terms of these tantric practices, because Rahu in the 12th house, people can even go for tantric siddhis and all that stuff. Then one more remedy for you, Rahu in the 12th house, keep your bedroom clean. Keep it minimal, okay? And declutter it. Never put so much clutter. Make sure it's clean every day. Very clean, as much clean as you can. Okay? So yeah, that is very good for you. Never do this stuff like lying on the bedroom and just eating food there, and one way chips packet is there. There's certain people who do that. This is a very horrible thing. You have to make it clean, right? And always remember, the more clean and the more organized your work is, your stuff is in life, right? Overall, where you working, the more better your Rahu will be. And the more you have a horrible house in which you just put it, chips packet there, and then the books there, and laptop and wire is there, and on the roof you have some I don't know, like wood pieces and this and that. That's a stupid thing. That will definitely going to create problem regarding Rahu. Okay, if you have that, declutter your home. Make it organized. That's when Rahu positive you will see. Definitely, you have to do meditation, etc., or at least sitting near beach where you feel mentally good. Taking bath in the river Ganga in Rishikesh or Haridwar, where it's very clean and good. It's going to be very good for you mentally. Okay. So yeah, if you want consultations, links are or purchase courses, links are given in the description and the comment section.